From a gag on the march. News for your blues. How you all doing? I'm your host, Rick the Slig. Hello, the Baltigoo, Achilles Vatine Vessel, Alpha Doc, Pitcher Fanciulo. How you doing? Not just Oddysee is my favourite game of all Oddworld games. I like it personally, I think it's a good one. My personal favourite is Abe's Exodus, but, you know, as a games journalist Slig, I've had to play all these games that Oddworld inhabitants have created, and man, you know, the amount of propaganda in these games is just crazy. You've got them saying, oh hey, this Abe guy exists. Well, let me tell you, this Abe guy does not exist, and I have proof. I have proof. I've played Munch's Oddysee, and let me tell you, in my investigations, it's just, Abe doesn't exist, and I'm about to show you why. Hello, Busted Away, how you doing? Oh, Cap Ninja 10, well, been a while. Sorry, you have to play Munchable things. I mean, you know, it's just my job as a games journalist. Got to investigate the propaganda that these Oddworld inhabitants are spewing. So anyway, is this a filter? It is a filter. Is it working? How's it sounding? I tested it. It seemed alright. Oh, sorry, you meant... I know what you meant. No, this is not a filter, it's more just like a... Well, let's just say my mask is functioning perfectly. I had Xbox, not PlayStation, so Munch was the only one I had in my childhood. I mean, yeah, I didn't have an Xbox till like 2008, and so I had to wait years before playing Munch's Oddysee, so I always wanted to play it though. I used to look at it in game shops, and it's like, man, such a shame I can't get that. I only played New and Tasty, Munch and Stranger. I attempted to play Abe's Oddysee and Exodus on emulator, but it's so dang slow. Yeah, I have never tried an emulator before. I've heard that they're quite buggy, you know. You know what? I will meet this game halfway and say it was way better on the GPA. Interesting. Okay, so, shall we begin? I'm about to show you why Abe does not exist. Let's begin. Okay, so this is the main menu of Munch's Oddysee. Now look at this. They keep saying, oh yeah, Abe exists. He doesn't. Watch this. Does this look like Abe to you? This isn't Abe. This isn't Abe. It's a damn scrub. It's a useless scrub. Look at him, he's just a slave. I mean, you see, and I keep hearing that Abe is in this game. He's not. Look at him. I mean, I know all Mudokons look alike, and that's where it's come from. Yeah, he's a scrub. He's just a typical Mudokon, filthy Mudokon slave. A scumbag who belongs in the factories, if you ask me. That's all he is. So what my theory is, as a games journalist, my investigation, is basically, people have seen this Mudokon, they think, all Mudokons look alike. And, well, it's not Abe. They've said, oh look here, maybe it's that Abe guy. It's not Abe. It's not Abe. It's like, is this a mod? Do you think the Magog on the March would, like, fabricate such stuff? Honestly, no. It's a misunderstanding. All Mudokons look alike. And thus, I have just proved that Abe does not actually exist, okay? So, I mean, can you imagine it? So here's the descriptions of Abe, right? He doesn't wear a hat. This guy's wearing a hat. He's blue. This guy isn't blue. Like, come on. Abe does not exist, and I've just proved it, once and for all. Now let's see what other propaganda this Mudokan scumbag is spewing. That's not Abe, that's not Abe. Don't look at that, don't look at that. That wasn't Abe, that okay? Abe doesn't exist. Moloch really burnt down his own farm, exactly. That Moloch, I'll give him credit where it's due. He's managed to convince game companies to make games about his fictional character, Abe, that he's just completely made up to cover his own Moloch's buttocks. It's amazing. I mean, he's pretty skilled, but I'm a Slig, and I'm a brilliant games journalist, I'll tell you that. And he's just not too good for me. I'm way too smart for him. I've just proven Abe is not in this game because Abe doesn't exist. So,
you just hang here for a while. You just hang here for a while.
See, I mean, does that sound like Abe? Of course not, because no one knows what Abe sounds like because he doesn't exist. That's just how it is. It's facts right there. Now, if you want even more proof, let me show you this. We are in a facility known as Raisin's Cave. Since when can raisins talk? I ask you, since when can raisins talk? They can't. Literally just a creature from Oddworld. Exactly. I'm very proud to be one of the inhabitants of this great planet, and particularly to be a citizen of the Magog cartel, and I'm very proud to work with Magog on the march to spread the truth that is out there, to know lies from the lies, okay? That's what we all do, okay? I mean, look at this guy. Look at how he's moving. Does this look realistic? Look at that. Have you ever seen anyone move like that? That's what. You see, this is what happens when you give a slave Soulstorm brew. It just like, what's this? It's like, seriously, what's up with that, man? And they're good workers, but still, those Mudokan scumbags are weird. So yeah, this is supposed to be the Raisins Cave, where this great massive raisin talks. It doesn't happen, it's not real, clearly. Look, they've even got paramite, paramite markings on the walls. Do you see any paramites? I don't. Any paramites around? Nope. It's all fabricated nonsense. I'll tell you that now. Okay. What's happening? Es un excelente juego. Gracias. ¿Cómo estás? Hola, Juan Alberto. I probably wrong things then. Ligs can speak Spanish, did you know that? Paramite pies. Now I want paramite pie. Moloch vs. Queen of the Gluckons. Exactly, see now that sounds like an actual thing. Moloch vs. Queen of Gluckons. Look, you see, we just came out of this cave. Well, how did we? Like, it's a dead end. Can you see that? It's a complete dead end. I mean, seriously, the idea that I just came out of there, or did I just dig my way out? What happened? I don't know what happened. They're supposedly suggesting, this Oddworld inhabitants are suggesting that I somehow, just came out and then the cave sealed itself? Any more evidence that I need to prove that this is all fake? And that's not Abe, that's not Abe, that's not... This is not modded, this is actually the original game. Yeah, so this is the Mudokan that's actually in the lead. I think his name is probably Pip or something like that. He's probably like this little orphan boy. It's like, hello sir, can I have some more scrap cakes please sir? Please may I have some more scrap cakes? And all that sort of stuff. He's like, that's his name. Hello, yeah, Mudokan. You see, this is another Mudokan. How you doing?
Hey, what's happening? Hey, it's Abe!
Hey, I am not Abe, you fool! How dare you? I'm not Abe. Don't call me that. Jesus. You see, Oddworld inhabitants, they've really screwed up the programming of this game. They've got these Mudokans thinking they're talking to Abe when they're not. This guy's just delusional. He's been on the laughing gas. It's been on the laughing gas, okay? That's why he thinks he's talking to Abe. He's just like, you know, okay, get to work.
Stay here. Yeah, sure. There's
Get
my
to work.
buddy. Hey, what's happening now?
Work, you
Help me out here,
slave.
whatever.
Do it. There we go. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, now let's go. Right. Yeah, the shaman. You see, he doesn't say anything anymore. Because I kind of took the files out accidentally. I was messing about with the files. And he just doesn't say anything anymore for some reason. He literally appears, then he just disappears. Like that. But, I mean, let's face it, the shamans are like the most intelligent Mudokons. Of course he's got nothing to say. The Mudokons are brain dead. They got nothing good to say anyway, so that's why he's saying nothing, basically. I just edited it to make it more truthful, basically. This is like Munch's Oddysee, a more truthful, honest version, where the Mudokons are revealed to be the utter scumbags that they actually are, okay? Scrap cakes are too muscly. I mean, yeah, they're good for fibre, I guess. What Abe? What is his name if not Abe? Toby. Sure could be. I'm pretty sure that the Mudokon has feathers. Well, I guess so, maybe. Oh, what? Man, this guy, he is weird. You see, Mudokons, they're just weird creatures. Really effortless. They should have made him say something else. Exactly. Busted away. I couldn't agree more. Abe is like what happened in Tiananmen Square in 1989, which was absolutely nothing. Exactly. Abe does not exist. He's a myth. Oop. You see, look at these filthy Mudokon scumbags doing all this kind of disgustingness. I mean, they are crazy creatures, to say the least. Okay. Look at this. So basically, big well what? I don't know. Look, you see, the Mudokons are so stupid. They need these massive signs just to avoid stepping on landmines. I mean, do you really need a massive sign saying don't step on these landmines? Oh, look, danger. Oh, really? What gave it away? The massive field of mines right there? Jesus. I mean, seriously. Great mother odd. These guys are crazy.
Jump him. No, Abe. Everybody listen.
Stay.
Here for
Stay.
A while. Hey, Abe.
I just told them to stay there. Look, see, they don't listen. Awful slaves. Seriously. What is wrong with them? Okay.
Just sit tight and be cool.
See, he's just talking to a post now. What is wrong with you, Pip? Clearly effortless. They should... Bro, the game is Munch's Oddysee, but it's not Munch exactly. See, I mean, even the game. But this proves actually, just how much propaganda was inserted. This game started out as Munch's Oddysee, a game about Munch. But Oddworld inhabitants were so intent on just showing, purporting that this Abe guy exists, that they inserted him into this game and made him the main character. It's crazy. It is crazy. Hello.
Everybody listen. Hey.
Like these Mudokons, what are they doing? Just sitting around, lazing around as always. Filthy Mudokon scumbags. See? And even when you say get to work, they're moaning, they're complaining, they're like, ow, seriously? They're a disgrace, they're a disgrace. Okay, come on everyone.
Everybody listen. Hey, Abe.
I'm not Abe, you stupid people. These guys, they're absolute... These Mudokons, you can't drill it into their heads, they're crazy. Thinking of making a Oddworld RP game on Roblox. You customize... That'd be really good, actually. Roblox is... The thing I like about Roblox... Oh, sorry, it's pronounced Roblox, isn't it? I always say Roblox. But Roblox is like, It's a really creative game, I think. I think it's kind of underrated in some ways.
You just hang here for a while.
Thank all those long nights pulling critters out of cages. Exactly.
Hey, you chumps.
I say you throw one of the chumps to their demise on the bridge. That's not a bad idea, albino Slig. It's no wonder. I was about to say, you sound like a Slig, and clearly you are. Let's do it, shall we? In fact, I've got a better idea. Let's... Oops. Press the wrong button. Made an RP Oddworld game on Roblox. It's named Oddworld Village. Oh, that's interesting to know. So if you want to play Oddworld on Roblox, that might be a good thing to go to. I've almost finished a permission script, but it's another free roam MMORPG game. Interesting. Okay, so let's take these Mudokan scumbags and we'll teach them a lesson they won't ever forget. So, you see this, Mudokan? You see this? This is called a minefield. And do you know why it's called a minefield? Because it's full of mines. You fool. You know, you stay there. Oh, I thought he's going to stay there and get kicked on, killed by the mine.
Hang here for a while. Oh.
Would you really listen to a guy that just threw you onto a pile of mines? These Mudokons. Man. There you go. Oops. Oops, indeed. He deserved it. He deserved it. Let's face it. Hello, everyone.
Everybody listen. Hey.
This bit is so bad.
Be cool.
It's so annoying. You have to just like pick up every single Mudokon and throw them over the bridge.
Listen.
Crazy. Thanks to you, I'm fully convinced that Abe, the Mudokon, is just a myth. Well, that means I'm doing my job. I need to get a promotion. Maybe they'll make me head editor of Magog on the March. Where the heck are the other ones? Hello? Hello?
Okay, listen up.
Gee whiz. These Mudokons, they just don't listen. It's no wonder we have to breed them. It's like, you know, we just keep running out of them. Yes, that's the Sliggy way. Exactly. How did that Mudokon not get killed? Oh, it's Humphrey the Vicar. Hello, Humphrey. How are you doing? How's Erwin? Is he doing well? Dream of Rig Slig Storm in 2023. I thought you were about to say Soulstorm in 2023. I was like, oh, not. Is it probably realistic in some ways? Okay, get to work.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys.
Come on. I'm doing great, and you are. That's good to hear. I heard the Vikers have been working on some really interesting projects. Imagine Vikers Labs. If Humphrey works on Vikers Labs 13, I wonder how many Vikers Labs there are in total. Interesting question. Could be tons of them. Okay.
You just hang here.
Oh damn it, OW, your inhabitants just make my game. Okay. Yes, indeed we are. Okay. Look. How does this even happen? Huh? Seriously.
You help me out here?
Wait.
Be cool.
Just sit tight. Okay. Firstly, slap, because how the hell did you get in this situation? Secondly, follow me and walk out of there. Wait, where did he go? Hey.
There's my buddy.
Hey, Abe.
My goodness, these Mudokons, they are literally useless.
You just hang here for a while.
In 2045, Oddworld, Viker's Storm.
You better stay here.
What would that be about, I wonder? Some kind of rogue Viker. Some kind of Viker that just... Whoa, where did those guys go? Look. Are they... Where did they go? Where are you going? Oh my gosh. These Mudokons. Can you actually beat Mudokons to death in this game? I don't even know. It's the best part of the original games. Okay, come on. If you look at the shaman Mudokons, they have a white hue. Same with the keeper, who is also blind. Do they sacrifice their vision for spirit powers? Could be. That's an interesting point, actually. Yeah, that's an interesting theory. What an odd placement of mines, exactly. Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if the Mudokon did it himself. I wouldn't be surprised if the Sligs were like, okay, now you go and sit there, place these mines, and say, okay, and they just did it, basically. It's crazy. Hi, Rick. Hello, David. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yes, you can beat them to death, and honestly, satisfying. They get annoying.
I'll be back.
Exactly.
Don't you worry. You better stay here.
Oh, you can't be them. Interesting. I think they're like a lot sturdier in this game. But I think they can be. I'm not sure though.
You just hang here for a while.
Okay, I need to get all this spruce, don't I? How many spruce do I have? I don't know what's the buttons? What's buttons? Ah, 34. Oh, my health is low. Gee whiz, and that's all thanks to the accidents that these Mudokons are causing. Seriously. Can I quit? Okay, better do that just in case, because you never know. You know, all these accident reports I'm having to fill out due to these Mudokons could die of accidental paper cuts. Okay. There should be a surgeon simulator mod where you're a Viker. That would be fantastic. And you'd probably win the game by just causing the most pain as possible. That would be interesting.
How you doing?
Hey, it's Abe.
Okay, come along. There we go. Okay, 49. Where did they even get this technology from? From the Vikers, I guess. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I wonder if you can use a Slig to kill them. Yeah, you can definitely use a Slig to kill the Mudokons. I'm pretty certain about that. I mean, Sligs are the best at killing. People say, oh, the Wolvarks are the best, or the interns are the best. No, Sligs are. We literally go to a place called Slaughter School. Is that really not indicative enough? Is that not proof enough? Hello.
Hey, Abe.
I always like the way they put in the herbal from the original games, like the same sound effect. They stole it from you, Humphrey, indeed. They stole it from you. The technology. I mean, these Mudokons, can you really trust them? Of course you can't. Just look at their faces. They've got like the most gormless expressions you could possibly imagine. Look at that guy there. This guy keeps constantly scratching his butt. It's like, seriously? I mean, look at, he's dressed as a prisoner, basically, with the black and white stripes. I wonder why. Maybe he did some crimes. He probably did. He's a Mudokon. Let's face it. Okay. I'm still missing some boosts. But luckily, Mudokons, they have these magic powers that... I wasn't even trying to hit him, and I should have let him do it. Look at how green they are. Definitely got a disease. Exactly. Have you ever seen...
I'll be back.
A Mudokon is the most healthy when they're nice and skinny and grey and pale. Because that's when you know they've done a lot of work. If they've done a lot of work and haven't got beaten to death, they must be a pretty good worker, you know? If they've lived that long, where their pignation or whatever it's called... Pigment, yes. That if they've ever got where it's like really pale, that means they're a good worker. Oh, goody, another bit where I have to just pick up every Mudokon individually and throw them somewhere. Again. Oh wait, Sligs are green. I feel like you're dissing me there, Wally Fish. I feel like you're dissing me, Sligs. Yeah, Sligs are green too, but we're a nice yellowy green. Okay, we're not like this sickly green of the Mudokons, okay? I think there was an Undertaker Mudokon too. Yeah, there was, I think. In like, is that Hand of Odd concept art, I think? Or am I making it up? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Who's... oh yeah. Well, what kind of mod are you using? Why Abe is a scrub? Who's Abe? You see, Albino Slig, he's got it, right? Abe doesn't exist. This is the actual version of Munch's Oddysee. I haven't modified it in any way, apart from to bring out the honest side of it, okay? You see, it's actually a myth that Abe is in this game, okay? It's actually a scrub that you play as, but people thought it was Abe because all Mudokons look alike, and so they got confused. So that's why I'm playing this game basically. It's basically just to prove that Abe doesn't really exist. It's all a mix-up, okay? It's all a complete mix-up. And this game is like the true version of Munch's Oddysee, where Abe doesn't exist, okay? It's all propaganda created by Oddworld inhabitants to suggest that, maybe this Abe guy exists, maybe Moloch is right. You have to find and kill Abe, I guess. How can you kill someone that doesn't exist? Doesn't make sense. I mean, look how ridiculous the Mudokons are. You've got these things called wells, right? And you throw them in and they go, and they just land somewhere. Like, you jump in a well and then you just fly up in the air and land safely somewhere. It's like, that's not how it works. A well is a place that, if you're lucky, it has water. Or if it doesn't, you jump in and you break your neck down there. You know, it's like, it's ridiculous, these Mudokons. The concepts they come up with. Abe never exists. Moloch just burnt his farm down, exactly. And I'm here as a professional games journalist to get the truth out. Because we have to do it, you know. This bit I always found interesting, because I used to think that this Slig that appears over here, which by the way, I believe he only loads in the game around this section, because I tried to I haven't really done any modifications, but I tried to give him a heads-up display visor, and every time I would try it, the game would crash, and that's how I know that the Slig loads in when you sort of walk about here. Like, he loads in and then the game would crash, basically. But what's interesting is that in the opening cutscene at the start of this level, when it sort of pans over the entire level, you can hear him moving about, so there must have been like just a sound effect they put in. So that's interesting. But I always found this Slig interesting because he's going to say nothing because he has nothing wise to say. Shamans are the wisest Mudokons, but they've got nothing to say. They're not intelligent Mudokons. So I used to think that this Slig here, isn't he beautiful? Isn't he beautiful? He looks just like me. Look at him. It's almost as if I was based on him. It's crazy. But yeah, this Slig here I always found fascinating because I used to think he was the only slacker Slig in the game. Like a Slig that's unarmed and hasn't got any weapons at all. Turns out it isn't. I found out years later I was playing Mudokon Fortress, is it? And it turns out, oh yeah, actually there is more slacker Sligs in the game, but it's only like, what, 3 in the entire game, I think? Okay. What's this? Jump 'em! To order Abe's Mudokon followers to attack, press and hold B. I'm using a PlayStation controller, I don't have a B. Don't worry, if Abe and his pals get ambushed, they'll automatically fight back. See, even the game doesn't know what control I'm using. Rick, why did you kill your mother? Well, I mean, it just had to happen.
Just sit tight, be cool.
You just... Oh, don't sit tight. Sometimes you just gotta do what you've got to do. I know, I think I know what that's a reference to. Hey.
Everybody listen.
Do it. Possess. Oops. Why does that button hit him? Oh yeah, he can't possess yet, can he? It's so weird. Oh look, a third Slig. It's 3 of us now. I mean, Sligs. Wouldn't you like more Sligs? Is that a complaint? It better not be. Okay, now get him. Okay, that's the wrong button. Get him. There we go. Okay, now this feels really bad to just sort of tell these Mudokons to kill this Slig here. It's like really awful. Like, I mean, how could they make such a horrific game? Like, where you have to do such horrific acts. It's like awful. So anyway, you Mudokons, you just stay there. Oh wait, Shaman.
Okay, get to work.
I actually edited it like ages ago. I was just playing about with the animations, trying different things. And the Shaman would come on, and he would just be like, pretending to drink something, and he just looked like some kind of weird drunk. It was really weird, which is probably accurate for a Mudokon. Wait, he doesn't even have the baton? Yeah, that Slig doesn't even have the baton. He's like one of the only slacker Sligs in the game, which is really interesting. Okay. Wait, run. Okay, well, that worked.
You just hang here for a while.
Yeah, whatever.
Me and I eat my Elam chunk. Instead, we should focus on capturing the gabbit that escaped from our labs named Munch. He could be a huge threat to the Empire, and we must find him. Exactly. I mean, to be fair, if you had had Slig guards, maybe he wouldn't have escaped. Maybe Humphrey. I mean, it's your fault for having interns, isn't it? Oh yeah, you need like spoofs, don't you?
You just hang here for a while.
Slug replied to me. See, slugs are great pets. But those mods keep calling your character a block. They're just confused, okay? They are Mudokons. They don't have a brain cell in their bloody featherhead. They're on laughing gas. That's how they enjoy life. Because their life... Imagine you have a life like them. Rick is a traitor for his brother. It's not me, it's Oddworld inhabitants' fault, okay? They made a game where I have to kill a Slig. It's not my fault, okay? Blame them. I mean, seriously. Okay, that's enough. The jumping is so fast in this game.
You just hang here for
Like,
a
why
while.
even get the espresso? It's a horror game, obviously. Exactly. I say the interns are incompetent. Well, they're not incompetent, but I'm just saying, maybe if you had a Slig, you'd have done better, okay? A nice attachment of Sligs surrounding this gabbit. Do you really think he would have got out? I think not. Sorry, I had to go eat. Please forgive me. Oh no, don't worry. Skip. What did you have? Some scrub cakes? Some Elam chubs? Or paramite pies? If you had some, okay. So now we're Munch. How about that? I've been studying this level a lot lately. Really studying it, just like looking at this stuff. It's pretty interesting. You know what's something that's interesting? You see that sign? Go away, shaman. See that sign up there? It says exit there. If you have a look, if you watch the cutscene that takes place just before this, there he is, there's the gabbit. Alright, wise guy, you think you're so hot? I'd like to see you try and capture him. Well, there he is, I've got him. I've literally got him. Finally, the real game, exactly. Anyway, if you look at that sign that says exit up there, look at it in the cutscene, you know, with Erwin and Humphrey, and it says freeze. It doesn't say exit, it says freeze for some reason, which is weird. Ah, I heard of this one-legged freak, yeah. Look at him, he's really weird. Look at his big bug eyes. Like, you know, what's up with him? Anyway. So, Viker's technology is just, like, I find it interesting. I've been looking at their architecture lately. Just seeing what it's all about, basically. I mean, it's almost kind of cartoonish, I'd say. I was thinking that. Bro, there's actually goats playing Oddworld games. Love you. What do you mean a goat? I'm not a goat, I'm a Slig. But thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. But yeah, what do you think? Viker's like technology, it kind of looks a bit cartoony, do you think? Like, you look at these covers where it just sort of goes out at the top like that. It's sort of just interesting. And I don't know what this is. I assume it's like some kind of power generator or something like that. Oh, they can go right up. But yeah, and I also love these massive, what do you call it? And also wall, padded wall. Yeah, padded wall. I was looking at this thing here. I don't think it is, but for a moment I thought those red things on the chair there were like the bombs from the end of the game. I don't think it is because the bombs look different, I think. So I think it's just part of the chair. But that's interesting anyway. Don't stop touching my stuff, it's very expensive. Well, you know, Humphrey, again, if you had some Sligs, they would be there to say, hey, don't touch the stuff, you know? Maybe if you just didn't abandon your stuff, things wouldn't escape. Have you ever thought about that, Humphrey? Well, my biker, if you were smart enough to not put puzzles by Munch, he wouldn't have escaped. Exactly, albino Slig's got my back, he knows what I'm on about. I love this, it says no exit, bikers only. Isn't that the door the intern came through, like, 2 minutes before in the cutscene? Oh yeah, there's no cutscenes, because I accidentally took them out not by mistake, but I couldn't remember how to put them back in, okay? I couldn't remember how to put them back in, but it's all just filled with propaganda, okay? So, it's a good thing the cutscenes aren't in. You're getting my raw reaction and my raw opinion, so I apologise. So what happened, I'll tell you what happened in the cutscene. Basically, the incompetent interns were unable to keep this Gabbit, who is like a useless one-legged freak, who can't even walk on land. Like, he just hops. Look, oh look at that, look at that. I mean, seriously. You really think this guy would have like been able to resist a armed Slig? Of course not. But interns, they're useless. They're useless, okay? Utterly useless. I hate that squeaky noise that Munch makes while he walks. Exactly. Like, if you make that sound when you hop, it's like, well, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with that? Interesting name. Abu Kawaii. Interesting. Arigato. Or konbanwa. How do you say thank you? Konnichiwa. No, that's hello. Thank you. Thank you. Sligs are very cute. I've been told. I've been informed very often. Look. There's an intern. Look at this. Look at this intern just standing there. Look, if he just used his eyes, you could see me right there. And he's like, nope, I'm just gonna walk back and forth, back and forth. What's he doing? He's not even doing any work. See? They're lazy, these interns. They're completely lazy. It's like, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, I'm just gonna walk this way. I'm just gonna walk that way. He's not doing anything. Am I wrong? Is he doing any work? No? Interns, they're pathetic, they're useless. Munch used to have different sound effects in the original, if I remember. Did he? The original one was annoying. I have to check that, I didn't know that. It's interesting. Oh, here's an interesting thing. Do you remember in my video that I did about the Vikers? I can't remember which one it was, but one where I talked about the Vikers have these like cages that like are a claw that grab their critters and whatever and take them and whatever. I realised there they are right there. Wait, where is it? There. Look. See, can you see the claw thing? I saw I don't know if I put it in the video, but I saw concept art where that cage thing there is like filled with like fuzzles or whatever, or Mudokons I think it was, I can't remember. And yeah, I was just playing it, so I was noticed that, and I was like, oh hey, it's that thing. So that's quite interesting. You know, it's amazing how you look at the concept art and you're like, oh man, it would have been good if that was in the games. And then you play the game and then you start to see it and you notice it and you're like, oh yeah, they actually put that in, which is quite nice. It's just in the background. Wait, what are you doing? Don't free those fuzzles. Do you know how hard it was to capture those? Listen, this is basically Vickers Labs Intern Security Incompetence Simulator. I'm just doing an exercise to prove that interns are the inferior security force. You know? If they could escape, would you not want to know about it? So then you can hire a brigade of Sligs instead and get rid of these interns. I mean, seriously. Hello? Hello? There, Fuzzle, come on out. Hola, y'all. My first reaction to hearing Munch was that he sounded like a cowboy, but I don't know why I thought that. His voice is so strange. Blitzbagger. Okay. But yeah, I like the way they put all this concept art stuff actually in the game. It's quite good. Okay, now let's have a look. Now, I always found this bit mighty interesting. Don't know why I started becoming some kind of southern person. Anyway, it's because I just always found that thing that looks like a Slig so fascinating. It just looks like an armored Slig. Not really here, but in the cutscene and the promotional pictures or whatever. It just looks so much like an armored Slig. But they've like taken out all the colour, I think, and just given it like a metal texture for the gameplay, which is weird. Okay. Hey, first time catching your stream. Very good to have you, Darragon. It's very rare that I do stream, so it's nice that you got to catch it. Would you say Oddworld looks kind of steampunk slash alien, whatever punk? Yeah, it kind of does, but I think it depends. I think I've always taken like the Magog, the Industrialists, the Gluckans and the Sligs. They're kind of really steampunky. And the Vikers I always took, they're still sort of steampunky, more so in concept art, but in the final result, it's sort of not as steampunky as it was originally going to be. Like, I think there's like a concept art of like this panel here, and it's got like a steam whistle coming out, but that didn't happen in the original design. I've always taken the Vikers and the interns to sort of be a more sci-fi look. So yeah, I definitely agree that it's sort of kind of like a steampunk look. And it just depends on what part of Oddworld you're on, I guess. It's more of a diesel punk. That's interesting. That's a really good way of putting it, Darrigan. Welcome, Darrigan. Thank you very much for welcoming it. It's very good. It uses the colour purple a lot. That's true. But flow. Go with the flow. Okay, now. Okay. Now let's free these fuzzles to just prove how incompetent these interns truly are. Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, shush, will you puzzles, man. Munch has so tiny arms. You ruined the intern's dancing. Or maybe if he'd been working instead of dancing, maybe he would have been alright, don't you think? If he had been vigilant and seen me all the way on the other side of the rails, he could have grabbed a snoozy and just blasted me. It's like, they're incompetent. I don't know why the Vikers, it's all nepotism. The Vikers defend them just because they're like cousins or something like that. It's crazy. Okay. Oh yeah, that's only the beginning, Bob. Let's see how you can handle the rest. One Slig would destroy 100 interns. Trust me. Oh, come on, you slowpoke. Get over here. Over here. Get over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see now. Oh look, one retired security, and you know what the picture is? It's not a Slig. It is an intern. Okay. A snoozy, yeah, a snoozy is like the weapon. yeah, you probably know that already. I don't know why I'm saying it. But yeah, a snoozy. With which they could shoot and put to sleep all these different creatures. Well, sorry, we're not heartless cool creatures who don't care about our family, unlike you. You know, we care about our family. Well, I mean, I killed my mother, but whatever. You've seen that Slig in New and Tasty. It's like an Easter egg in New and Tasty, where if you like do game Slig enough, if you like Abe and you talk to a Slig, and the Slig's going, what? Who's that? Sometimes it will go, oh no, it's my mama, I know I shouldn't have killed her, or something like that. Which is quite funny. Speaking of Easter eggs, I was playing Stranger's Wrath today, and I found something I've never known existed in that game. Did you know if you go into the general store, I'm going to make a video about it. Did you know if you go into the general store, I believe apparently the bounty stores too, there's a fortune machine in there, a fortune teller machine, and you can like press it and interact with it. It's really interesting. I had no clue that existed. I was just in the general store today and I was just looking around and it's like, oh, there's a fortune teller clacker. It's really interesting. I've never known, in all my years, I've never known that existed. I just found it today. If you could, excuse me, Abe. If you could uncancel one of the cancelled Oddworld games, which would you choose? I love your videos, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, Scott Fisher. I hope you're doing well as well. And that's a really good question. I would probably choose Hand of Odd. Just because I feel like it feels like it would have been a game that would have a long lifetime, if that makes sense. Even without the multiplayer aspect that was originally planned for it. I feel like RTSs and that kind of that sort of game, I feel like it has more of a life in some ways. Like with a game like Munch's Oddysee, it's a story game, right? You play it once and then you've played it, and you can obviously play it over and over again like I'm doing now, or replay it, I mean. But you know, with a game like Civilization, for example, or Age of Empires, you can play it and every time, oh, I forgot to get the zap. You can play it and every time it's like different. So I think Hand of Odd would have been a good game to have in terms of playability. I think you would have like hundreds of hours of playability with it, you know? Okay, how many puzzles died? Who cares? Who cares? Okay. The cancelled game I want to get released is Slig. Oh really? I wouldn't have guessed that from your name, albino Slig. Is it because you're starring in it? I'm joking. I would like to see Sligstorm too. I once tried to make a Sligstorm fan game, like many years ago. It looked very bad, and I didn't get very far with it. Who do you think you are? Listen, Humphrey, if your security can't handle one Slig, that's not my problem, that's yours, and I'm helping you by saying, listen, phone up, like, Gluckums, and hire some Sligs. Humphrey, why don't you find a way to invent a deeper voice box for yourself? I mean, that's fair, that's fair.
You better stay here.
Over here. Yeah, what is up with the Viper's voices?
You stay here.
Oh my god, for some reason I think square is the action button and it's not, it's X.
Everybody.
Okay. Actually, Armored Interns reminds me of Eve from WALL-E. You know what, they actually are quite similar. Okay, look, how many interns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not one of them has noticed me. I'm literally just standing here. Not one of them. Oh, there we go. Oh, took them like 15 seconds. Imagine if that was a raid. Imagine if that was like one bozo Mudokan that had like grabbed a gun or something and went on a rampage. These guys would have been dead straight up. Oh look, they're getting beat by some fuzzy balls. And yet these are supposed to be a really elite security force. Yeah right, sure. I wish you got the hazmat Vipers like in the concept art. Oh yeah, that'd be really interesting. There's so much in the concept art that didn't make it in the final games, which is really unfortunate. But you know, maybe one day they can come to life in some other way. Rick, I found your Abe poster in your room. What? David, there is no such thing as Abe. I have got an Abe poster in my room, but it's just so I remember what Abe doesn't look like, because Abe doesn't exist, okay? They made Abe super muscular and so stuff. They did, didn't they? He was like really jacked up. It's like, Jesus Abe, what have you been doing? Like only, what, a few hours passed between you and Tasty and Soulstorm? Did he just like go to the gym between all that time? It's like, man, seriously. Is that what they had in Mosaic Lines? They just had this giant cave and there's just like tons of weightlifting equipment or something. What's up with all the Madokans suddenly being like massive Steve cakes rather, you know? Just massive muscly dudes. It's like, should make like an edit of just all the voices with like really macho voices. We gotta go faster, Al. Hurry up. Go faster. Going as fast as I can, Toby. Fast as I can. Like, I just need to do like an edit like that. That'd be amazing. And it'd be more accurate to their appearance with all their, you know. I mean, I know I'm an insane scientist who likes to experiment on innocent creatures and enjoy their pain, but you are just so rude. That sounds exactly like something a Viker would say. I 100% believe you're a Viker. Yeah. I mean, you know, some people don't like the truth. I'm a journalist. It is my job to get the truth out there, to expose any myths, any legends, you know. And I think I do a pretty darn good job. It's been, what, not even an hour, and I've already proven that Abe doesn't exist. Get up there, you freaking stupid Gabby, my gosh. I thought these guys were meant to be like expert swimmers or something. Seriously, get up there. There we go, that's a good Gabbit. Okay. Now what was I saying? I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, that's right. My Vico train of thought. Yes, because I have to relate everything to Oddworld, apparently. Okay, it's gone again. What was it? Oh yes, it's not even been an hour, and I've already exposed that the myth that Abe exists. He doesn't, and I've also exposed the internal security forces for the utter, complete fraud that they are. Important to be so great and high and mighty, when in reality, one one-legged gabbit and a few fuzzy balls are enough to take down literally what every intern in the facility. I mean, yeah, but no, I guess I'm the one who's wrong, right? Just gonna quick save, because there's a good boy slog there. Slogs are notoriously good boys. You know, you just need to whack them a few times and they'll be loyal for life. It's brilliant. Okay. Come on. I mean, the thing is, right, is these slogs, you know what my theory is? I reckon this level was meant to be bleachers. Because bleachers were meant to be in Oddworld Munch's Oddysee. Bleachers live in sewers, that's like their natural habitat, because they started out as Gluckin pets. They get flushed down in the toilets or whatever. Then again, I guess if a Gluckin is like flushing it in the toilet, it won't somehow end up in the sewer of Viper Stabs. But nevertheless, you know, Viper Stabs is where bleachers were created, so it makes sense, and it, like they said, bleachers were meant to be in the game. So this level is set in a sewer in Viper Slabs. I think bleachers were meant to be here, and so they just made up the sewer slogs as just like an alternative when they didn't have enough time to do it. Okay. It's funny how the slugs just get like used a lot as like the alternative when they haven't got anything else. What's that say? Magog. Oh, go away, you slug. Okay. Oh, great. Now you're stealing our spooks, guys. Great. Well, I mean, what do you want it for? Why do you... I'm cleaning up Biker's labs for you. This spruce is just basically mold, just growing. You really want it? I'm cleaning it for you. Say, you know, the Vikers, I don't know why they're so complaining all the time. Everything, they always find something to complain about. It's like, oh, I'm doing a nice spring cleaning for them, and they're like, oh, now you're stealing all our junk that we don't want. Well, get out of the thing, stop going around in circles. Is that crazy? Are there any interesting doorways in the Oddworld games? I have an upcoming project for college to make a doorway or entrance of some kind for media. That's a really good question, Scott. Yeah, I mean, there's so many kinds of doorways. I've been making my own doorways, actually, based on, like, the Vikers architecture and all that. So that's definitely some. Basically, what I do is I just, like, go into the games, just take a closer look at stuff, like, really notice stuff that I've never noticed before, and just try and replicate it. But yeah, every door, depending on... Each place has its own unique type of door. That's something that I only realised quite recently, actually, that, like, even in the original games, each location has its own type of door. It's different architecture, which I found really interesting. So yeah, there's tons of interesting doorways. It's all just a matter of personal preference of what you'd like to do, really. So yeah, there's so many different types. They did a really good job of, like, distinct in every area in the Oddworld games. Okay, next up. I didn't know that Viper said slugs too. Yeah, they just keep them in the sewers, so... Oh man, the nostalgia. Hello Tom Franks, how you doing? I never get to eat a Dock and Pop. I mean, would you want to? It probably tastes awful. Dock and Pops are just force. Canned soons. Probably... would just eat anything. Just slap a Rupture Farms logo on it and they'll eat it. Oh, sorry, my spooks didn't carry over. Brilliant. Good door. Okay, we should make sligs for slaves and interns their guards, and start producing those sweet, sweet Mudokon bombs. Oh, that's what you're saying, I never get reading. Yeah, I mean, sligs would be terrific slaves, and that's why... But we have guns, so that's why that never happened, you know? They try to enslave us, we'd just be like... Pew, pew, pew. And we would kill them all. Brilliant. Trippy the Foxpod. Hello, Trippy the Foxpod. How are you doing? Yeah. I think I remember playing this on PS1, PS2 in my nana's conservatory, and I just remember Abe on these pillars, and it was misty, like, felt like a fever dream. Yeah, I mean, this game originally came out on Xbox, but if you mean like the original ones that did come out on like PS1, PS2, yeah. I mean, it's just amazing how nostalgic it is and how weird the universe is. Oh, look, there's an intern there. Can he see me? Oh, I played this bit the other day. I literally went right behind the intern. I was trying to push him I was literally nudging up against him, and he just wasn't doing anything. Let's see if I can do it. So, Humphrey, this is your elite force. This is your elite force, is it? Come on. There we go. Oh, oh. Bit closer, bit closer. Bit closer, yeah. Bit closer. Come on. Bit closer. Okay. Oops. I mean, you see, he easily could have just fallen. He's distracted so much by his music. It's like, do you really want them as security guards? I think not. And now that his back is turned, I can just free these puzzles. Kill this intern. This is like last intern, isn't it? Until like later on in the game. Hello. Look, I'm talking and he's not even noticing. He's got that music just blaring loud in his mouth. Oh, oof. Oh, that worked. Anyway. How does he not see you exactly? They're so preoccupied. They're really pathetic creatures, the interns are. I wonder if Oddworld has evolved into space travel yet. They have Vipers that fly in small ships. That's a good question. I think Oddworld is so big. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some part of Oddworld that has developed space travel. Or is close to it. The Vipers probably could, if they wanted to. But I think they're all too preoccupied with what's going on in Oddworld, I guess. Or Oddworld, rather. Makes me want to do an Oddworld thing in sport. When I was younger, I used to watch... Oh, jeez, I'm dead. Yeah, didn't take me back too far. That's good. I thought it was going to take me back to the beginning because I forgot to auto-save. Or quick save, I mean. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to watch so many Spore videos of Oddworld. Like, people just make scrabs and whatever in Spore. And then I wanted to get Spore to do the same thing, and I got it, but it was a different version. It was like some... I can't remember what it was, but it's a different version. The type that I was watching. It was more like a proper gamer one that I had. As opposed to like a character creator or whatever it was. Anyway, if all of your interns and backstabs die, don't go asking for us for help. Exactly, albino Slig. Exactly. And they probably would as well, because that's what Vikings are like. They think everything's unfair when it happens to them, right? I mean, they're pretty useless creatures. The Vikings. I mean, we're not useless. I mean, the interns. The interns. That's what I meant. Easy, easy, easy. See? Yeah, such an elite force. Pathetic, pathetic. Intern doing nothing. Oh yeah, but the Slig's kicking. Yeah. This is Oddworld. Just kicks me. Okay. The Spore thing reminded me that I should check for Oddworld stuff on Dreams. I've heard of Dreams. I haven't seen anything about it, but I've heard of it. I know it's like a very creative thing or something. I think I've seen like one thing someone did like a, yeah, not an Oddworld thing, but I've seen a small bit of what Dreams is. But what is it, like a game maker or something like that, or a world maker? Oh jeez, I'm dead. Oh jeez, that was domino effect. I thought Vikers are more about medical experiments. Yeah, they are basically. They're. I mean, well, they seem to be good at like technology as well as medical. It just seems to be like science in general, whether that be biology or like just building like the equipment and all that kind of stuff. Anything that allows them to get money, which allows them to. Oh my gosh, I'm dead again. Gee. Anything that allows them to get moolah, so they can just carry on their experiments that they primarily do for fun, really. They can sell like guns to the Sligs, or the Gluckons rather, to give to the Sligs. Well then, you have to do that, you know. Hey, I think time is very valuable to a biker. Get in there, Munch. So are you going with good ending or bad ending? I'm going with whatever the wind flows. I don't know, I just do whatever I do, and then whatever happens. Here's how I play Oddworld, alright? I always try and go for the good ending, but I don't really care too much. Just whatever happens, happens. I don't think I've ever gotten a perfect ending on any single Oddworld game. However, I was actually thinking just the other day, I think Munch's Oddysee is probably the only one where I would come close to like getting a perfect ending. Okay, come on, you slap happy interns. See, I'm not really caring about how many fuzzles are getting utterly slaughtered here. Oh look, a bunch of drowning. What do you do if you see an intern drowning? Leave him to die, I guess. Dreams is from the guys that made Little Big Planet, and yeah, it's a game maker. Ah, I see. Yeah, I remember Little Big Planet. I think I played that. Wasn't it like free on PlayStation Plus for a time? Also, Vikers make guns. Yeah, the Vikers basically just make pretty much all the technology that's on Oddworld. So, in fact, do you know what? I was playing Stranger's Wrath earlier. Just basically pretty much most of the products. Like, maybe not like food products necessarily, but like, they pretty much make anything, to be fair. I was playing Stranger's Wrath earlier. I noticed you could go into the general store, and you could buy this like stamina bar. It's like, I don't know, some kind of thing that just, well, increases your stamina. And I looked at the packet, and it has the Bikers Labs logo on it. I never noticed that before. So yeah, Bikers just basically just make everything, even the point of making the things that are set in Stranger's Wrath too, which is set in like way far away from this location. To the point, even if you look at the phones in Stranger's Wrath, they even have like 3 finger holes to like the Vikers have on their stuff, suggesting that they even made the phones, which is pretty funny, really. And it's also, I find it funny that they sell this stuff to other clients, yet they always make it in their own design, like as if it was made for them. Maybe it's like second hand, I don't know, or forehand if you're a biker. Pretty sure Little Big Planet. Oh yeah, Little Big Planet did have like DLC where you can dress up the character Sackboy, isn't it, as Munch or Stranger. Forgot about that. That's right, we are the best species on Oddworld. Yeah, the bikers, I will give you that. You are certainly the most creative. Maybe. Yeah. I noticed that the phone that the clacker... the phone, the clacker... The phone... I actually watched that cutscene today, coincidentally. I mean, playing it in the game. Yeah, the phone has 3 handles, which is really interesting. So it's like, how big is Viper's Labs? In this game, you saw like Viper's Labs 13, which suggests there's more than one anyway. But like, how many is there truly? Is there like hundreds or thousands even? That's right, we did We make everything you use to do your daily jobs, so you should have a little more respect for us. I have respect for the Vikers. I just don't have respect for the interns. Okay, I'm having a flashback now. There's something about this bit that I like. Is it a Slig? No, not a Slig. What is it? Ah, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, I remember this bit. This is the bit when you have to, like, go crazy. I haven't played this in so long, actually. It's been, like... Oh, yeah, I remember this bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, I have so many, like... Oh, yeah, this was hard. That was easy. That's interesting, just looking at all those panels back there. Look, see, you really call this a security service? Look how many interns are just walking into mines. They're almost as stupid as Sumudokans. And you're telling me they're like some kind of elite force? Really? Look at that guy, I bet he starts walking again, just completely blows himself up. I mean, yeah, there, look, Vikers Labs. Hey, Vikers Labs. Great security force you have. What the hell was it? What? You hear that noise? What is that? What the... Am I doing that? Yeah. So what's going on? That's weird. I think they're more advanced actually, just not anesthesia. Because there's no reason to. That's true. I think, yeah. I feel like the Vikers could be more advanced than Earth technology, but they just choose not to. Like in some ways they're way more advanced than us, but in some ways they're way more primitive than us. But if they wanted to be more advanced in those aspects, they probably could do. They just don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna speedrun this level. Watch me speedrun this. Yeah, alright. Ah, yeah, press the wrong button. Okay. Brilliant speedrun so far. Okay. Yeah, this probably would not be considered speedrun. Snoozy is like really weird. Because it has that little zappy thing. So it can technically kill things, even though it's designed to put them to sleep. Which is a bit weird. The noise is from the terrible construction work by the interns. Exactly. Don't you dare lay hands on my inventions. I mean, why leave it around? Humphrey? It just reloaded. Okay, how'd I get off this? Okay. Go. Screw the fuzzles. I've got money. Okay.
Stay here.
Hey. Oop, shoot. I mean, really? Because that's what you call it? 3 armored interns? There should be... I think there was 4, but I think one of them might have died. Or just... Actually, no. I don't know what happened to him. Did he die? I didn't know. I didn't even pay attention. I mean, you could say there should be more than 3 armored interns. In reality, it should just be Sligs. Then maybe this little guy wouldn't have escaped. And now Munch has reunited with Pip, the Mudokan slave, who is clearly not Abe. How do I... There we go. Okay. What do you reckon you would be if you were born in Oddworld? I'm a Slig. Do I not look like a Slig to you? I don't know. I just remember the fireflies are in this level. I always like fireflies. I just like this little Easter egg that they put fireflies just in the background there. I always try to make them do something but shine, but oops. Hey. Whoa. If you ever want to see what the top of this level looks like, you just got a brief shot. Hello there, fireflies. Yeah, I like the fireflies, just the fact that they put them in as a reference.
You just hang here for a
Oh
while.
my gosh.
Whatever.
But Munch is just so casual. Whatever. Okay.
You just hang here for a while. Whatever. Okay, get to work. Not gonna happen.
Not
There's
gonna
my
happen.
buddy.
What is Munch's accent? Hmm? Oh, there we go. Imagine that we see Viper slabs in the sky. That'd be good. Yeah, I remember playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 and seeing the Death Star in the sky. I always like stuff like that. But yeah, really, what would I be if I was in Oddworld? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want to be a Mudokan because they're slaves.
Don't
So,
you worry.
I wouldn't really want to be a Slig, really, though. I mean, you just want to be, like, the most powerful... whoever the most powerful
There's my buddy.
people are in Oddworld, I guess, because... you know... I guess there's not really many things in Oddworld that you'd want to be, I guess. Everyone's been bad, got a load of bad luck. I guess this is the first time you get to possess a Slig in this game. I like this. You know what's thingy? I have the blinking on, right? On my Slig model. But I can't tell if it does it with both eyes, or if I can wink, like... Can I go like that? Like... Is it... Yeah, I can't tell if I'm winking, because when I look at the mask, it's like... Is he winking? I don't know. Anyway, yes, I always loved this bit. Note, no lifeguard on duty.
Hey, fugly.
Hey, fugly.
Hey, fart breath.
Hey, fart breath.
Hey, fart breath. Poo brain.
It would have been good if the Sligs had actual game speak. You know, like in the originals. Yeah, this guy you can just like kill, can't you? But what I used to do is just go like...
Hey, butt wipe.
whack.
Oh.
That's so weird. Just like the way he just goes like, you know... Look at Munch just going through the wall there. Hey, there's my buddy.
What up?
Oh yeah, I need to throw him, don't I?
Okay, get to work. Not gonna
better
happen.
stay here.
Okay, here we go. I always like the detail that you can see the veins on Munch's head.
Whatever.
Why do you do that? I just threw him and he said whatever. Turns on hologram. Execute Order 77. That, you know, who was it the other day that said, apparently Lorne said that, Oddworld is dysfunctional Disney. So, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something like that. I think Oddworld is probably like set in like the Empire times, like after Order 77, if there was such a thing. I looked up voice files from the Mudokons and they have unused audio. Bon voyage, we'll miss ya. Really? I didn't know that. I have to check them. Is it in the final game, like in the final game's files, just not in the game, or is it somewhere else? That's really interesting. Can I see your eyes fully? Are they circles or the straight lines like in Oddysee? They're circles. Well, more sort of like, what do you want to call it? Almond shaped, maybe? Yeah, I don't know if you can get a good view. I've got sort of the flashy, fancy, glowing bloom effect. Trying to get it where it's dark where I am right now, so I can't really tell if it's... Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, hello. It's just the same as this Slig, basically. That Slig over there, or that Slig over there, or whatever other Slig. What am I meant to do in this level? I can't even remember. So... Oh yeah, there's a zap machine over here, isn't there? Yes. Okay. Zap. Right. Oddworld is for Disney World, or whatever universe Mickey Mouse lives in, but on black tar heroin. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It would be really... It'd be funny if Disney bought Oddworld. That'd be ironic. But of course that wouldn't happen, I'm just saying. Imagine how much they would screw up. They'd give like every character a spin-off series. You'd have like... Headley the Biker spin-off series. Or... Oops. Or the Book of Doc. It'd be like, yeah. It'd be like just, you'd have tons of spin-off series and whatever. Do you have a 3D model of a visor Slig? I don't, unfortunately, which is really annoying. I actually wanted to try and mod for Sligs in this game and try and get it so they sort of...
Good to be back.
It's good to be back. I want to try and mod the Sligs in this game to try and get the... Oh yeah, Abe in Kingdom Hearts. That's what I said the other day in a comment. I was like, it'd be good. It'd be funny if... Oh yeah, what did I say? I said I want to see Abe in the next Kingdom Hearts. That'd be funny. Not really, but you know... I like Kingdom Hearts. Are they... Then again, actually, I've only played the first one, to be fair. But yeah, yeah, I wish I had... I think I know where to get a model of, like, the Oddvisor Slig. Actually, I might even have it. I can't remember, but I don't currently have it accessible, if that makes sense. But yeah, I did sort of do some Blender work, modding the Sligs of this game to see if I could do it, and it didn't work, which was unfortunate. But yeah. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Munch, there you go. There you go. I prefer Epic Mickey. I've never played Epic Mickey. Is that the one with like the... when it's sort of like classic style with like a paintbrush or something like that? Where it's like got a... Yeah, isn't it like a... you have to use a paintbrush? Like, I don't know what it is, like, it's like classic style, I think. Is that the one that also has Oswald the Lucky Rabbit? What was up with that Slig? Did you see that? It was like being attacked and it was just laughing. It's so weird. I've never seen that happen before. How about any other Slig bearings? No, I've got a flying Slig actually, I think. But I haven't got it like as a access. I've got it on a hard drive somewhere. Probably should have freed more fuzzles, but whatever. They can take them. Yeah, I only played the sequel. Yeah. I always found that about interesting. Like Oswald, wasn't Oswald Lucky Rabbit like Disney's first like character? But then they sold it, and then so Mickey Mouse was created as a replacement. But then Disney ended up becoming so, you know, rich as a company that they ended up buying back Oswald, which is quite funny. Is there a Slig down there? No. Okay, I'm literally on autopilot playing this. I have no clue what I'm doing. I mean, I kind of do, but like... Oh, I'm not late, yes. Hello, Lazy Turtle, how are you doing? What was Epic Mickey is the one where I was introduced to oh yeah, Oswald. For the geese. Okay.
Everybody.
Attack.
Get 'em.
See if he starts laughing again. Okay, no, that time it didn't. Okay. Okay. Right, so we've got all these puzzles. Wait.
Now you stay here.
Did I have told them to wait? Oh my gosh, the puzzles, they all sound the same. Bad qual mistake. Listen. Okay, here's the thing with the Sligs. I'm a games journalist. It's my job to play these games to find out what propaganda is in them. If Oddworld inhabitants are making you kill Sligs, then that's bad propaganda, and I'm proving what a complete conspiracy-ridden mess this truly is, okay? Attack. I mean, we can't be having people suggesting that killing Sligs is a good thing, that Abe exists, and that interns are a competent force, okay? That Slig has to laugh while they kill, whenever they kill something, even when dying themselves. I mean, we laugh in the face of death. That's exactly right. A Slig fears nothing, and that's actually a fact, did you know? Sligs are not scared of anything. We just face death and are true warriors at heart. Hey, finally caught one of your streams. Good to see you, man. Good to see you as well, Aragon. How you doing? I hope you... Oh, jeez, that was loud. All these puzzles just chirping. I hope you're doing well. I wonder if there's like a way to save the Sligs in this game. I mean, if there was, then maybe I would give Oddworld Inhabitants credit for not being truly making a horror game. I mean, killing Sligs is obviously wrong. Everyone knows that. And I'm sort of on the fence with Oddworld Inhabitants because sure you kill Sligs, but then again, you can kill Mudokons too, so it's like, maybe it's fair. I'm not sure. I think that maybe they're actually geniuses. Maybe they're actually like doing this as like a test. Oops. Easy. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was meant to press like a lever or something like open that. Well, don't need to. Just literally. I was about to say Abe then, but I mean Pip the Mudokon here. He is like a stone. You're just skimming across the water, and he just goes right across. Hello there, Abe the Mudokon. Sorry, not Abe. Not Abe. I'm not Abe. I'm Pip. I also heard Sligs have really small eyes for some reason. That's true, or well, apparently that's true. They're very beautiful eyes, though. Size matters not, as a wise, probably Mudokon shaman once said.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, Abe.
I think that we just cover them. In fact, there's a rumor going about. Sligs are so ugly that the Gluckons make us wear our masks. It's not true. I'm here to dispel that myth as well. The truth is Sligs are so handsome that if we didn't wear our masks, the Gluckons would just be not getting any work done. They would just be staring at us all day. But of course, you know, if you say, hey, look, there's this really handsome thing that's always wearing a mask. There's a really handsome dude like me, for example. Well, what's going to happen? People
Hey, Abe.
are going to be wanting a sneak peek under the mask, right? If they're like, oh, I want to see this handsome Slig, you know, I mean, we're already irresistible enough with our masks on. Imagine if you found out, oh wow, they're even better underneath. Well, so this myth was created that Sligs are ugly, so no one will want to have a look. No one will want to take a peek under the mask, no one gets distracted, and the Gluckons can get back to the hard work that they do every day. And, you know, that's just how it is, and we can do our jobs as Sligs. It's really terrific, actually.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys.
Little elbow grease. You aren't meant to go that way with jumping around, but I always skipped it the same way. Yeah, I mean, you might as well. He's just like a rock, you know, just skimming across the water. Okay, now it's Munch's turn, isn't it? Munch. I suppose this level was quite good for, like, the whole teamwork aspect of the game. Like, just sort of getting, you know, introducing that you have to work together and switch between the characters and that kind of thing. Where was it, though? Oh, there it is. Right, I think it's that. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. Blue... I thought it was a Slig that's going to get me in. But of course they wouldn't, because I am a Slig.
Better stay here.
They need you to keep the masks on so they have a chance, exactly. Blue-eyed, skinned Gluckons look so nice to look at. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, that's true, actually. It's interesting how the Gluckons wear, like, different coloured eyes. Like, the standard is sort of the orange, right? But I've been seeing, like, a multitude of different colours. I guess it's just, like... You know, in real life, people have, like, different coloured eyes, I guess. I guess it's the same with the Gluckons, except they're far more vibrant and much nicer, I think. I wonder what it'd actually be like to have glowing eyes. I mean, I know I've got a mask on, but... with my siblings, we would give the other controller when we switched character. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Which character would you prefer? Because personally, I think I would always choose Abe just because he's easy to get around with. But yeah, I do like Munch as a character though. I also I found it clever the way
It's good to see ya.
Munch and Abe sort of parallel each other. Like, you know, Abe can possess living beings, Munch can possess machines, you know, I find that quite interesting. It could have been co-op where the other plays as Pib and the other plays as Munch. Same way I played Munch and my bro played Abe. And one more thing. What is that then by Humphrey? I thought I was gonna fall out of the wheelchair then. Oh yeah, this is the first level for wheelchair, isn't it? Jeez, I forgot. Cannonball. Cannonball, man. Come on, man. Come on, get on there. Gee whiz, man, Munch. Are Slig eyes naturally red and glowing? I thought the glowing in the visors was infrared vision. I think so too. To be honest, it's been a long time since I removed the old mask and looked in a mirror, because, you know, we really can't resist anyone seeing our handsome face. It's like the Mandalorian code. It's like, no, we must not take off our mask, or mayhem will ensue. Imagine if a picture of a Slig got out. It would be printed everywhere, the front covers. I would have no choice but to publish it on Magog on the March. And that just won't do. Okay, switch, there you go. Pip is Pip is so skinny. Look at him. He used to eat a scrab cake, like seriously. I was young, so was forced to use Munch. Oh, forced to use Munch. Imagine you're a character and you get referred. Imagine how much of an insult it is as a character to be said that you were forced. People were forced to play as you. Oh, jeez, poor Munch. He's so. Okay, well we obviously have to do the game speak.
Pooh brain, kiss my. You stank, brother. What's up with that? Pooh brain, what's up with that?
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna beat me, I think. It can't be infrared because Mudokons can't hide in smoke. That's true. That's a good point, actually. Does it get sweaty or itchy in there? Sometimes. But not as itchy and sweaty as it would if we didn't wear them, you see, because aside from being incredibly handsome, the secondary reason we wear the masks is because the pollution, the fumes of the air of Oddworld from all the industrial facilities, we kind of just happen to be allergic to that for some reason. So the masks also help us breathe. I mean, you know, some would call it pollutants, but it's just the luck of the draw that our genetics are apparently unsuited to the chemicals in the air, which is really unfortunate. What's up with that? Killing each other all because of an insult, exactly. I mean, Sligs, they really need to stop being such hotheads and just learn to get along. I mean, so what if I just said, you have a poo brain, Who cares? Who cares? A true Slig doesn't lose his temper for such childish insults. Well, that's my take on it anyway. Okay. Sweet. Right. Hey, Bugly. Let's see if this one has a better temperament. Sure, and your mama.
Hey, fart breath. What's up with that? Hey, Fugly, piss off, you ass wipe.
Oh, yeah, okay, he's gonna beat me. You got the first hit in. You got the first hit in. Okay. That's alright. Do you know those two? Not personally. I mean, I'm probably going to attend a funeral, but you know. Slig's being vulnerable to pollution makes the interns more appealing as a security forces. I mean, sure, if you want a security force that can't even stop a one-legged gabbit that needs a wheelchair to move around from escaping, then sure. And a bunch of lab animals too. Like, and this had happened before. Why do you think the snoozer machines were invented? Like, I mean, clearly this is a problem that keeps happening. Animals keep escaping, the interns are too incompetent to do anything about it. Okay, watch this.
We just hang here for a while.
Let's do the classic from the PS2 beta footage. Do. Help, help, help. Love it. I'm so glad they kept that in this game. Some of my favourite Oddworld footage is the 2 clips of Abe, this fictional character, just to clarify, doing this to like Slig. Ah, it's so good. I mean, it's not really PS2 beta, but that's what I call it. Okay. Hey Rick, have you played or at least heard about the Nintendo game franchise Pikmin? I've heard of it. In fact, coincidentally, I used to watch this. I remember in like 2008, I watched this guy Let's Play Munch's Oddysee. And when he was finished, he then went on and did Pikmin. And I watched Pikmin Let's Play for a bit. I heard there's a song called Simp Her by Her Name, and I bleached my mask. Really? I heard there's a song called Simp Her by Her Name, and I bleached my mask. Interesting. What do you think of this game? Personally, I like Munch's Oddysee. I don't think it's the best Oddworld game, but I enjoy playing it. I feel quite nostalgic about it too. So maybe that's why, I don't know. It's trying to... Oh my gosh, what the hell happened then? That's crazy. But yeah, I like Munch's Oddysee. It's a fun game to play. I've played it a few times. Again, I don't think it's the best Oddworld game. I don't think it's I don't think it's that bad. And did I actually like Soulstorm? Yeah, I liked Soulstorm. Again, much like Munch's Oddysee, I don't think it's the best Oddworld game by far. But I did like it. Like, a lot of people thought it was really bad. Yeah, I see where a lot of people are coming from, to be fair, but, you know, I think when it comes to games, I just take a very casual view with games. Wait, Abe died, didn't he? So I need to go and heal him. Yeah, I tend to take a very casual view of games, and it takes a lot for me to, like, really dislike something, so yeah, but, yeah, I liked Oddworld Soulstorm. I was actually thinking earlier, actually, I actually feel quite nostalgic, even though it's been not even a year yet. I really liked the period of time when Soulstorm came out and just playing it, and I just thought it was a really good experience. Like, again, I'm not saying the game was perfect or that it's the best Oddworld game or anything like that, but I enjoyed playing it personally. Oh my gosh, these Sligs. Oh, no. Why is he going straight for Munch? What the hell? Okay, that guy, this Slig hates Munch. He literally ran right past Pip, the Mudokon, and 3 other Mudokons. And was like, I'm just gonna kill this frickin' Gabbit. And I hate Gabbits. Gee whiz. Hey. Look at this handsome dude. Okay. You can also pick up slugs. Oh yeah, I forgot about it actually. I'm watching this with my cat. You're watching it with your cat, Drowsy. That's interesting. Oh, I just know your cat is freaking adorable. I bet it is. He is. My cat is a little angel, a big orange boy. What's his name, if I may ask? Yeah, that certainly sounds very adorable. I've returned from your shower. How was it, Lazy Turtle? Was it good? I guess that's a weird question to ask, actually, probably. But yeah, welcome back. The only enemies you pick up is Sligs and Slogs. Ah, I see, I see. In a way, it's kind of like Munch's Oddysee, except way cuter and less cruel. I see. What version are you playing on? Because the Mudokons reuse Abe's model, but using mods. Yeah, I've sort of... I've played about with the game a bit. And I'm basically just portraying a more truthful version of events. Because Abe, as everyone knows, doesn't exist. So here instead we have Pip, the Mudokon slave, who is, you know, just looks very strange. And the Mudokons are more accurate to their appearance in the original games. Top 3 games for me are Abe's Oddysee, Exodus, Strange Giraffe. Yeah, I probably agree with that, Wally. I think that'd probably be mine too, I think. Hello Sam Ward, how you doing? If you could choose what creature from Oddworld games to transform into, what would it be? Not in real life, in the Oddworld universe. I do like the Sligs. I think that they're good. I think that they would be quite a fun thing to be. But at the same time, they're not that powerful, I feel like. So you could be in a precarious situation if you did become a Slig. I like how Munch Oddysee has some of that really early 2000 dark warehouse vibes. I really miss those nowadays. Yeah.
Okay,
It certainly has a certain feel to it. You see this thing here? The orange stained glass window there. Do you know what that is of? Because I feel really stupid, because I used to think it was the almighty raisin, and I don't know why. But it's a slog, isn't it? Because we're about to enter the slog hut. It's a slog. I was like, I don't know why, I always thought it was the almighty raisin. And I'm not sure. Like, there's no indication it's the almighty raisin, I just thought it was for some reason. It hardly even looks like him. Weird. Pip is dripping with that hat. Yeah, certainly he could easily feature in some rap song, I'm sure. Oddworld, Oddbee, Mudokons, they need a rap name. I don't know. Definitely Slog. Yeah, it's definitely a Slog. I wonder if female Mudokons are called when born from Sam and the keeper managed to escape. That's true.
Here for a while.
It is a bit. It is quite interesting. That whole thing, the whole thing of like female Mudokons and how that comes about. And Pip with dem shorts. Yeah, he certainly has a certain style going for him. I'd say that. The scrubs in the original Munch's Oddysee have like these big sort of chef hats that were striped. I got an achievement. Only blood is drawn from something. Slog Hut 1027. What's this one gonna be? MC Bone Miner. That's a good name. Yeah. What is the purpose of slogs in the Oddworld universe? They're just like dogs for Sligs, I guess. I think if you want to look at it from a real life perspective, I guess it was probably just to add some variety, so you're not facing Sligs all the time in Abe's Oddysee. In universe, yeah, they're just pets for slogs, basically. Like, for Sligs, I guess. Their face looks depressed. Well, do you really think they shouldn't be depressed? I mean, if you were a Mudokon, if you were unfortunate enough to be born as a Mudokon, would you not really, like, hate yourself for being such a scumbag? I know I would. Like, I think it's so clear why their faces look depressed. Albino Slig, their faces look depressed. Wally. Good. That is brilliant. Okay, let's pick up these. This is the level when I like to recreate the old PS2 Munch thing. Because it's got the recycler. Brilliant. Of course, there's an easier way of doing it. I'll show you. I'll show you the easier way. Because, I mean, life is cheap in this game. If you want, you can just die and then come back. Munch is here. He is safe. Oops. Are they going to attack him? Let's see, let's see. Okay, no, they're just like, what? It's raining Mudokons, what the hell? Okay, how do I get off this thing? There we go. Okay, here's the easy way to take care of the Sligs. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Come on, chase me, boys, chase me. Come on. Oh, where's the other one? Okay, there he is, there he is. This is the easy way to deal with the Sligs in this game, right? Oh, hey. Ah. So basically try and... Oh, there we go, there we go. You just run on the recycler, kill all the Sligs because they will follow you.
You better stay here.
And then Abe's just like... Just revive me, Munch. I mean, sorry, Pip is just like, let's just revive me. Okay. Why don't you make an ASMR video on Oddworld? I was thinking yesterday about ASMR videos, like how easy is that? Is it literally just whispering into a mic or what? Like... There's a frickin' Slig over there. He's gonna beat you to death. Oh my gosh, how dare he? Oh my giddy aunt. Is this like... Is that what it is? Like, is that how ASMR is, or what? Is that ASMR? Can I call myself an ASMR streamer if I do that? Like, that'd be epic. If I can add that to my skill of qualifications now, I will do that. Isn't every Pup Oddworld video ASMR? It could be. Apparently, I suppose it is in some ways. Okay, glad I didn't leave my slug in there. Trained with the slugs in this area. They aren't trained to be friendly with the other Sligs. Found that cool. Yeah, that's quite interesting. No respect. No respect. Yeah. Glad I didn't leave my slug in there. I'm really sleepy and your voice is pure ASMR to me. Don't mind me if I just fall asleep. Well, that is really interesting. I'm officially an ASMR streamer now. Congrats. That is brilliant. You know, I thought of like creating like an intern character instead of having Rig the Slig. You would have like, I don't know, what's the name beginning with I? I literally can't think of any names beginning with I apart from Irwin, but that's a biker. So you'd have like this intern character, and it would just be me going, It's like thinking of doing that for an April Fool's joke or something, just like do an entire stream just like that. That would be very crazy. Okay, so what do I do now? Oh yeah. Come on, Munch. Who are you talking to, Munch? Ooh, trolls went weird then. Sadly, I don't get the ASMR reaction. Yeah, I don't understand it really. I don't know what it's all about, but I just see people whispering into microphones. And I'm like, okay, is it that easy? Can I call that a skill? I will if I can. What happened to that other Mudokon? Did he die? Guess so. Oh well. 3D Mudokon VTuber does Reiki energy pull. Oh yeah, okay, so now the chat is just basically like interns. You've all turned into interns now. That'd be... Ah, why did I do that for? Jeez, I'm an idiot. I pressed the wrong Mudokon. Okay. Do, off. Now.
You better stay here.
Press it. Hello.
Now you stay here.
Oh my gosh, Munch. Still haven't got... How long have I been playing this? Like, what, 2 hours nearly? Still haven't got used to the buttons yet. Okay. Yeah, you turned him into Mudokon Pops. Oh dear. Imagine Pip was your VTuber model, would be dripping with his press space too. I was thinking about giving Rig the Slig like a hat and stuff. Oh, hello Redis, how are you doing? I already beat Munch's Oddysee, it was really easy. Yeah, it probably is the easiest Oddworld game, I think. Like, even I could get like a perfect Qualma in this. I think it's like... I don't know why it's easy though. Okay. I don't like ASMR, it's dumb. ASMR is like so my thing. Okay, now there is a ASMR war going on.
Now you stay here.
Is it... I wonder what the reaction would be if I actually genuinely did that. I might do it someday. Maybe I'll do it as an April Fool's joke, and then if anyone complains, I can just say, oh, it's an April Fool's joke. And plus I can put it on my resume and be like, I also do ASMR. I know all about that stuff, even though do I know about it?
Hey,
Probably not.
Hey,
Okay, now I swear like that's Munch done for this level, isn't it? Like that's all he has to do. So I can just stay as Abe now. I usually quick save it here, I think. Let's save it actually. Ooh. Save. Do you think we need a Munch's Oddysee remake? That's an interesting question.
Yeah, you
ASMR
always
of
say that.
Mudokons being put in a meat grinder. That'd be brilliant. I was actually, as for Munch's Oddysee remake, I don't think it probably... I think the elements of it, if they make another Oddworld game, elements of Munch's Oddysee would be put into that, if that makes sense. So in some ways it would get a remake, but not like a full-on remake. Like Lorne has said that Munch wouldn't play like a massive role in the next game, but he would be in it. Or something like that, he said. But yeah, ASMR of Mudokons being put in a meat grinder. I was actually looking a few months ago into this thing called 8D audio. It's quite interesting. Oh yeah, that's right, you got to run through here, haven't you? These sligs have got blitz packers, haven't they? Yeah. Even though they're clearly not designed for them, they look so stupid with their blitz packers. Oh yeah, you're meant to carry Mudokons, aren't you? Okay. Oh jeez. You see, and this is slick sharpshooters for you. The Mudokons literally have to get drugged up just to avoid them. That's how good sligs are. Okay. I think it would work well for April Fools. Yeah. Maybe. You still need him to res you when you die. That's true, that's true. Yeah, is there an egg here? There is there. Okay, I'll let's bring Munch along. You'd be the only YouTuber who would have done an Abe's Oddysee ASMR besides the ambience ones you've done. Yeah, I suppose that'd be quite unique, wouldn't it? Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Lazy Turtle. That's a lot of dimensions. I'm kind of tired of remakes of Abe personally. Didn't want them personally. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to remake of him anymore. They've pretty much done everything now, I think. Hi from Brazil. Hello. Hana Sakura. Brazil, that's really a massive country, isn't it? Like, I know another YouTuber who, like, it's like a meme for them that every time they stream, someone always asks them to say, can you say hello to Brazil? Yeah, it's quite funny. But yeah. Why Abe is the poster boy of Oddworld, so that's why. Well, I mean, yeah, the poster boy of, like, conspiracy. Why did I put Munch down here? Oh my gosh. It's amazing that he managed to jump up that, jeez. So you switched out the models, yeah? Yeah, basically. Yeah. Abe just dodged more than 3,000 bullets. Yeah? Who's Abe? Who's Abe? You mean Pip? The Mudokon. The little Mudokon beggar boy over here. Hello there. When I was a boy, I was just born. And I had to live in rags and riches before I was 17. I don't know what I'm saying.
Whatever.
I don't. What does Oliver Twist say? I'm doing like an Oliver Twist reference, but I don't know what Oliver Twist says apart from, you know, the obvious. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. What am I meant to be doing? Okay, so Munch is meant to go here, right? And he's meant to activate that, and he's meant to use the bombs to kill the Sligs. Or the... Yeah. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. I'll just get down there. Hey, Slig. Whee! Close. Your channel is very good, love it. Thank you very much, Hannah. I'm very glad to hear that. I'm glad that people enjoy it, you know. It's, yeah, it's really nice to hear that, so thank you very much. Almost punched Munch then. Ultra Instinct, yeah. It was Pip's hat, they were all too distracted to shoot it properly. Yeah, exactly. If that was Abe, the supposed Abe guy, he would have been dead in an instant. How old is Pip? Pip is... I just said 17, but he's 8. He's 8. Close to hitting 20 viewers. That's good. Okay. Munch, do your thing, Munch. Do your thing. Weren't the remakes supposed to help fund new games because a remake is cheaper than a new project? Yeah, that's basically it. Which is why it's interesting that they sort of jumped ahead and decided to do Oddworld Soulstorm instead of doing like an Abe's Exodus remake. Because Oddworld Soulstorm is effectively like a entirely new game while also sort of being inspired by Exodus. So it's interesting that they could have easily made like a ton of money just by, you know, doing a hard copy of Exodus, but instead they chose to just like do a completely different game effectively. Why is Pip 8? I don't know. He's... Okay, Munch, what are you doing? Get off the ladder.
You better stay here.
Abe is sort of... Pip is very... He's just very innocent, okay? Hey Rig, I got a good question for you. If you made an online video game... If Oddworld made an online video game, which side would you choose? Oh, like Hand of Odd, so like... Yeah, I get what you mean, like... What's this thing? So, would I choose the Industrialists or the... Natives? I'd probably choose... Well, I mean, I'm a Slig, so obviously I would choose the Industrialists. And we would obviously beat the Mudokons up and completely go why Sligs are dominant. I think, anyway. Alright, head to bed, have a nice stream. Thank you very much for joining us, HS0003. 0003, I guess. Is that? Yeah, I guess that'd be it. Oh, it's pronounced. Thank you very much for joining me. If they made a PvP Oddworld game, it would be incredibly unfair and unbalanced. That's a good point. Balance is so hard to get in a game, isn't it? It's like, hey, got him. Balance is like...
Just sit tight, be cool.
It's really hard to ensure
You just hang here for a while.
ensure you're not making it too unfair for people. I think that's probably the hardest thing to get right in a video game. Maybe one of the things anyway. Slig's dead. No. Just man, this slow. Just walk into your mind. Okay, surely you must be dead now. I was always impressed by the range of the Sligs here. Like, if I just walk like... What, here? There. Okay, I'm dead. I think Abe is like 17 to 23. Yeah, he seems like something like that, I think. Which probably... Yeah. I mean, apparently the typical Mudokon lives to like 40, I think. Is that their lifespan, I think? But that's like the industrial Mudokons, whereas Lorne said something like the native ones that aren't influenced, you know, by the industrialists sort of have much higher lifespans, like in the hundreds or whatever, like the Keeper. You know what would be cool? What's that?
You better stay here. Thank you.
What am I meant to do? I swear. Okay, so I'm meant to like carry the Mudokons, right?
Just sit tight.
think so.
Be cool.
Oh yeah, Munch is meant to stand on there. Okay, I've got it. I know what I'm doing. And I think that could make the Oddworld games harder if the Sligs would be actually smart.
Hell you
That's
do
true,
it.
actually. Are you saying Sligs aren't smart? Really? I mean, I'd say we're pretty smart if you
What
ask
up?
me, but
Hey, Munch.
you know, I guess it is a matter of opinion. Okay. Okay, stand there, Munch. Stand.
You better stay here. You just hang here for a while.
Okay.
Whatever.
Come on, Mudokon scumbag. Come with me. Right then. Oh, I didn't get the espresso. I always miss something, like, seriously. Now he's just insulting Rig. Yeah, I mean, seriously. You can see I'm stick here. Okay. So I turned down my brightness, 'cause... Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm
just
Slig,
hang
and you
here
just
for
said
a
that
while.
Sligs
Whatever. Okay,
aren't
little
smart,
elbow
like,
grease,
seriously.
guys.
Not
Just
gonna
sit tight. Be cool.
Oh, press the right button, gee whiz.
Whatever.
Okay. This, I actually like this bit, this is quite a fun bit. Okay. Quick save. Why not? Rig, I was thinking if the next Oddworld game is called Oddworld Vikers and it's the last Oddworld game. That's an interesting concept, so it'd be like... What do you think it'd be about? Just about the Vikers? And like, maybe go into Vikers Labs or something, maybe. Okay.
You just hang here for a while. Whatever.
The Sligs are pretty smart when it comes to money, especially when they haggle. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Sligs, they certainly know how to get their money's worth and how to take advantage of a situation. Just because they're some Sligs, not all Sligs. I'm not lazy, but just because some Sligs are lazy, they're not really lazy. They're just shrewd. Okay. Did you know that pirates, apparently, like, the view of pirates in culture, like in our culture, you know, the way we view pirates today is not how they were viewed back in the day when they were actually around. Apparently, people actually had quite a positive view about pirates, and they weren't really viewed as, like, barbarians. They were more viewed as, like, shrewd businessmen. And apparently even the governments, like, didn't even mind pirates that much, because, oh, look at that Mudokon. That's like an Olympic sport. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, even the governments were like,
Just hang here for a while. Whatever.
even the governments liked pirates, because they sort of considered them as like a reserve navy, basically. So like, if Britain ever went to war, they would just basically give a pardon to all pirates and be like, hey, we'll give you a pardon of all your crimes if you come and fight for us. So like, oops. It's like there wasn't really a negative perception of pirates in real life. It's just sort of a modern phenomena, I guess. Okay.
You just hang here for a while.
If I were a Slig, I'd just sleep around in a factory in a secluded area. The ambience would be nice, I think. I mean... Oh, jeez, it happened again. How many Mudokons do I need to survive? Hopefully as little as possible, but you know.
You just hang here for a
Okay,
while.
okay.
Whatever.
If I were a... Oh yeah. I'll sleep around a factory in a secluded area. You know what? I should do like a thing where it's just like the ambience of like a factory. I wanted to do this like 360 video of like Vico
Hey, what's
Depot,
happening? You help me out
but
here?
yeah, I think it would.
What's gonna happen?
I'm not entirely sure how to get it. I was just experimenting basically. I forgot the. Okay. There we go. Welcome back, albino Slig, my fellow Slig. Hello, Rigger Slig. Hello, Phalok. Predacon, Savage Raiden. That's a very great name. Really great name. It sounds very epic. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, Rick, here's a question for you. If you own a factory, what would you name it and what type of food will you make? I would call it Rig's Rib Joints. And it would just basically be made out of, I would sell ribs and any kind of meat product. That's basically just made out of, you know, the ribs of a Mudokan, because I think that's the most tender part of them. Rupture farms, they can have all the awful bits that they want, and I'll just have the ribs. Thank you very much.
You just hang here for a while.
Okay, so I've got 2 Mudokons stranded out there. Can't remember how many I need to actually pass this level.
You just hang here for a while.
So hopefully this time it goes well. You should do a point of view of a sleeping Slig, and it's just like an eye opening slightly, and it's like sideways, and you're seeing Mudokons pulling levers. Yeah, I would love to do something like that. I actually thought about that with my Rupture Farms one that I did, the Rupture Farms ambience. I was thinking of like doing this thing of like where you're from the viewpoint of that Mudokan that's cleaning at the beginning of Abe's Oddysee, in like one of the first parts of Abe's Oddysee. You know, he's like standing up and cleaning the wall right above a lever, like a hatch that falls to his death if you pull the lever. I was thinking of doing like one from his point of view. I bet your espresso runs out midway through. Oof. I don't think I even got hit then, did I? Maybe I did, I don't know. Okay, I need 3 more. 3 more. Okay, yeah. Okay, I should be good. Oh, jeez, almost fell into that then. Blimey. Actually, you know what? Have at me. It's just quicker. Rig's Fig. Yeah, that'd be good. Where you produce figs. I like fig rolls. They're good.
Embarrassing. Let's do it again. You better stay here. Whatever.
Okay, and at the end, a Gluckon cuts it. A Gluckon is there and cuts it off. That'd be good. I would just love like, just like a Slig experience, basically. Which of course I don't need because I am a Slig. Okay, come on. There we go. Jeez. You know what? Just do it. Those Mudokons. No, don't remember them saying that before.
That's terrible. Let's do it again. I'll be back. Don't you
Okay, those frog things from Stranger's Wrath could make nice grounded meat. That's true. Grubs would taste good, as Sam Ward says. That is very true. And you know what? I'm surprised no one has put them in a can before and just sold them. It's like anchovies, basically. That's effectively what they are. They're just massive talking anchovies. I reached that bit where I stole their idol today, the Stranger's Wrath. Gosh, they're useless, aren't they, the grubs? Oh, Steve! They are just crazy. Do I have enough? I do.
Hey, you chumps.
Hey.
Can you pull a little elbow grease?
Whatever.
Okay, now let's get Munch over here.
You better stay here.
Oh, I wonder what happened then. I looked away as soon as it cut away to the door and I was like... Abe made the game. You mean Pip, the bulldog. Okay, exactly. Who's Abe? Abe doesn't exist. It was actually Pip, the Mudokon slave. Oh my gosh, this is so precarious. I do notice though with Munch's Oddysee is that if you're on like a balcony like this, the game sort of guides you a bit so you don't fall off. I've noticed that. Like you can just, like even around corners. Okay. Uh-oh. You need to be careful, Troll and Lord. If you mention Abe and act as if Abe exists, you could get in big trouble. You have the secret police around your house. I wonder if there is like a secret. The Magog force of truth. Yes. Oh jeez, this Mudokon Fortress. For some reason I always associate this level as being really long. I guess it isn't really, but eh. Hello.
Hey, Abe.
I'm not Abe. I'm Pip, the Mudokon. Do I look like Abe? Am I blue like Abe? No, I'm not. Look at me, I'm like... Jeez. And these guys, they really don't want it. I look like a London pickpocket. Okay. Hello.
How you doing? Hey,
Hello.
what's happening
Hello.
there, fellow chump?
Hey, it's Abe.
There we go. It's not Abe. Oh my gosh, stop calling me Abe. You useless piece of Mudokon scum. Seriously. Abe, oh my gosh. If this guy says Abe, I'm throwing him in the river.
Here's my buddy.
Hey, it's Abe.
Oh my gosh, it's not. Oh,
Just
you.
sit tight, be cool.
You know what? You deserve this. You deserve this, mate.
You better stay here.
Whatever. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Right. This is what happens. In fact, hold up 1 minute. I want the other two to watch. Hey. Hey.
Who are you?
Hey, it's Abe.
Oh my gosh.
You better
Look,
stay
look,
here.
look.
Yeah, sure.
Why did they go like back to back? What, they're about to have a duel or something? Are you just gonna go like down, 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 down? Seriously. It's like they're about to just walk 10 paces either way and just turn around and shoot each other. Okay,
You just
fine.
hang
Probably
here
best you
for a
don't
while.
witness what I'm
Whatever,
about to do to this guy. Here we go. This is what happens. Hey, look,
Who
look,
are you?
Hey, it's
look.
Abe.
This is what happens. See that guy there? That's what happens if you call me Abe. Okay? So, don't do it. Right. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Abe.
Oh, you frickin'... You know what? Let's test that theory of can you beat a Mudokon to death? Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Die, 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 die. This is what Charles Manson thought about constantly. Most likely what... about Abe, I wouldn't be surprised to be fair. I don't know if you've seen the one he plays Oddworld video, but where they sing Wonderful in a Mudokon voice, I found it funny. I haven't seen it, I'll have to watch that. That sounds quite funny. You save the Sligs by breaking their spine and leaving them to fend for themselves. Yeah,
Everybody listen.
I mean, I guess so. But, I mean, Sligs already are missing legs, like... Do they really need...
Your elbow, grease guy.
Uh-oh, kill, 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 kill! Look, like, what are these things? I always found these things so stupid. Like, seriously, you're telling me the Mudokons have had these things all along? And they've just, like, they're literally used in, like, what, this level, maybe a couple of others, I don't know.
Jump 'em.
Okay. I could imagine if Secto started a Magog cartel, he would... Who am I I was too busy reading. Just hitting the Mudokon. Hi Rick. If you could, would you create a Slig tank, aka a Slig bigger than a big boy? That would be a good idea. Man, yeah, what, like a Slig mama sort of thing? Yeah, I suppose that you could do that, couldn't you? I mean, if you, the more advanced the tools to subjugate the inferior races of Oddworld, the better, you know? That's just how it is, okay?
I'll be back. Don't you worry.
Yeah, whatever.
Is there a way to change the controls? Because I continuously press the wrong
Hey
button.
there, fellow chump.
Hey, it's
Um,
Abe.
Well, he did, but I ate him. Yeah, I suppose if Sector did run the Magog cartel, he probably would have done like grub pops. I wonder why he didn't do that. He was just like, just
How you doing?
stay away
Hey,
from
hey.
my water or whatever. It's like, well, why didn't you just chop the grubs up? That's what the Gluckons would have done. Maybe the Octi guy are not as clever as we all think. Maybe they are just stupid.
Just sit
Okay.
tight, be cool.
Now what do I need to do?
Whatever.
Oh yeah, this guy. I always found this guy annoying. Like, geez, like you
How you
just won't
doing?
respond to you. Hey,
There's
hey,
my
I'm
buddy.
talking to you, boy. I'm talking to you. I once modded this guy's club out of his hand. Oh, I was trying to replace it with a spear, but it just didn't work, and he just held nothing basically. What do you think Soulstone Brew tastes like? 7-Up? Probably. I don't know. Maybe. So it's alcoholic, so I'd probably imagine it's maybe like a mix of 7-Up and Guinness, I think. In fact, there's actually like real life alcohol that's like made out of bones, isn't there? I've heard, I think. Which is quite interesting. But look at this guy. Why has he got like this punk rock Mohican, not Mohican, but whatever you want to call it. He looks like Jedward. Like, seriously? I feel like he's just about to go and sing in, like, some Irish accent or something. Crazy. These Mudokons, they have such a strange style and such a strange culture. It's crazy. Are you Magog Cartel's team's good guy or bad guy? I think, well, I work for the Magog on the March, so I think I'm a good guy. I mean, of course I'm a good guy. Everyone's a good guy. That works for the Magog Cartel, that is, of course, of course. Mountain Dew on with alcohol, yes. Basically. You could literally just make your own Soulstorm brew if you wanted. Okay. So I have to bring the Mudokons back to life, and I have to do like the rain thing, right? Oh yeah, you see these big towers here? These were meant to be in Hand of Odd. I believe they were like the Mudokon, the Mudokon's equivalent of like gun towers that they would build to like defend and that kind of thing. A bit like the gun towers from Age of Empires 3. I believe these structures here would have been like the Mudokon's version of that, which is quite interesting. Again, another thing that appeared in concept art and didn't really appear noticeably in the game, but then I played it and here they are, right here, which is really impressive. I like that. If you want Mountain Dew easy, just do lemonade with apple juice. And yeah, that's probably what it is.
Okay, listen
Okay,
up.
listen up.
Hey, Abe.
Okay. So, get a load of Mudokons, find the weather thingamajig, and get the water. Get the water. Get water. What the hell am I saying?
Everybody
Get the
listen.
sky all nice and blue again. I think that'll do it. Right then. Oh jeez. It's weird. I'm currently using a tablet to like have the chat. I really need to get a second monitor sometime because I have like a tablet. I charged it to 100% earlier, and it's now down to 14%. Oops. But it's been at 14% for like, I swear, like 20 minutes now. It's crazy. How's it gone down so fast? And now it's just like stuck at 14. It's really weird. What am I doing? Oh yeah. I've heard Diet Coke gives you brain fog. Is that true? Apparently, I was told by a professional gamer that apparently Diet Coke is worse than alcohol for you. Apparently it gives you brain fog and just makes you just like forget things, which would make total sense to me because I drink so much Diet Coke. And I just like, my mind just vanishes sometimes. I just completely zone out. Okay. Aha, here we go, the weather thing, right? Okay, easiest way to do this, I reckon. Let's take out these sligs. In fact, there we go. Okay, sweet, sweet. Gluckons are turning into food. Maybe the sligs should... Maybe the sligs should overthrow the Gluckons and turn them into food. And then sligs will be the supreme overlords of Oddworld. Let me see. The Gluckons are not good guys, they're food. Yeah, because I've been eating Gluckons for years. Wow. You've been eating Gluckons for years. What do Gluckons taste like? I've heard that they're quite... Oh, did I lose that battle? That surprises me. I imagine a Gluckon tasting very stringy texture. Probably not pleasant to eat, quite rubbery. Gluckons are food, not friends.
Hey, Abe.
A Slig attacking his own kind. Hey, look, it's not my fault Oddworld Inhabitants created a game full of bad propaganda where the Magog cartel has to inflict damage on its own citizens. It's like it's crazy. I'm not one that came up with this idea. They invented it. Clearly it's propaganda. You just have to play it and just take no notice of it, basically. Okay, what would you do if General Dripic manifested in your room right now? I'm pretty sure he's like 11 feet tall. He probably would just be incredibly confused. And so I would just say, oh hey, it's me, Rig the Slig. I can make you look good in the media. That'd be smart, would it not? Guys, help me. Help me, help me. Oh my gosh. I like the way they're just standing there laughing with the sligs or whatever, jeez. What's your favourite Slig mask? Personally, I like the heads-up display mask. I don't know why. I just like the look of it. It's very old-fashioned, classic kind of look. It feels good to wear. Quite good. Hey Rick, here's another question for you. If Oddworld Inhabitants made any type of games, which game will you choose? I reckon any game that doesn't propagate such propaganda as suggesting that this Abe guy actually exists. You know, if they go straight and they start making games that aren't just propaganda pieces, you know, trying to make the Magog cartel look bad, then maybe I'll forgive them, and maybe I would be glad of it. As for genre though, I think an action game would be quite good. Oh my god, my Mudokons died. Seriously. Did they? I think they did. Yeah, as for genre, I reckon... Oh. Oh, why's he sliding off that, man? Seriously. Pip has got a slippery butt. Sounded weird. I think an RTS Oddworld game like Handheld, that'd be pretty interesting. Because it wouldn't have been strictly an RCS, but it would have been quite interesting to see what they would have done with that. Because it was quite more dynamic. An RTS is just like a simple way of saying it, but it would have been way more dynamic than that. From what I understand, it's quite... The concept of it sounds really interesting to me. Okay. Oh, there they are. Why are they there? I don't know. Yeah, literally all of them died. Wow. Brutal Ballad of Fangus Claws. Is this the worst Oddworld game? I can't force myself to finish it. Yeah, I wouldn't say the worst. I mean, it's nowhere near the best, like, you know, Oddworld Adventures 2 or something like that. But yeah, it's at the bottom of a lot of people's lists. Just today I ate a Gluckstar. You ate a Gluckstar, really? What was he like? Was he any different from like an ordinary Gluckon, or?
You help me out here?
Yeah,
I feel like I'm missing Mudokons. Okay. So I need 4 more. Wow.
Every Everybody listen.
Okay. Someone stand here.
Just hang here for a while. Hey, what's happening? Here's my buddy.
Hey, you over there.
Hey,
Come
what's
here.
happening?
Hey, it's Abe.
The noise of Slig's mechanical legs make is truly terrifying. Yeah, I like to put in like a ton of that effect on that scene of the army of Sligs marching and just, you know, trying to make it feel like it's really threatening and whatever. I think that's quite interesting.
There's my buddy.
Hey, Abe.
Oh man, where's the other Mudokons? They're in the pens, aren't they? Okay, this should be easy. Rick, what's your favourite level of Munch Oddysee?
Attack!
I think the puzzle testing level, just because it's the level that perhaps most shows the incompetence of the interns, but also it's also, to me, it's the only proper level that feels properly like Vickers Labs, if that makes sense. Like, it really feels like Vickers Labs, and I think more so than any other level. Just that, I was thinking this yesterday, I think, actually. I was thinking, puzzle testing is like a proper Vickers Labs level. You get, I mean, it's, in fact, you know what I realised? I reckon that puzzle testing is the only level to take place in the same place a cutscene took place in the entire... No, it's not, because of Stranger's Wrath. Okay, scrap that.
Help me out here.
Do what? Do, Abe.
Get him! Good night, everyone. Sorry, my bad English. Oh, no need to apologise, Franco. I'm very glad you're here. But no, your English is fine. And thank you very much for joining me. And have a good night as well.
Go beat him up.
What time is it for all you guys? Is it like late for you guys,
little
or
elbow
I'm
grease
curious.
Do, Abe.
Just sit tight. Be cool.
Oh gee.
Yeah, whatever.
Aha. There we go. Worst of them all is Oddworld
Okay,
Adventures
listen up.
1.
Hey,
Yeah,
Abe.
it probably is. It probably
Hey, what's
is.
happening?
Hey, it's Abe.
Okay, I'm missing a Mudokon. Where is he? It must be that one who's like patrolling the thingy. How do I get him again? I can't remember. I think Glock-T guy are the most terrifying creature. They probably are, to be fair. They're like these massive hawking,
Just sit tight. Be cool.
these massive creatures you all wouldn't want to see.
Whatever.
Wouldn't want to see one. Oh, it's 10 PM. Yeah, it's 10 PM for me as well. But yeah, the Glock-T guy, you would really... They're probably one of the main things you wouldn't want to see in real life. Aha! So that's what I need to do. Where the heck? Where's the Mudokons? Hello? Mudokons? Where are you? Hey! What are you doing? Hey!
Hey, you chumps.
Hey,
Where are you?
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
That's so synced perfectly then. How do you think my trial would end on Munch Oddysee? Well, the Magog on the March would report and did some preliminary reportings on the trial actually that we've recorded in preparation for the trial,
Okay,
and
little
we've
elbow
said
grease
that
guys.
Lady Margaret is gonna win. Dude, in Italy it's 11 tomorrow. I need to go to school. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, make sure you go to bed, you know, early. You know, for school. You know, don't worry, I'll probably be streaming a lot more, so, in fact, yeah, I'm planning on.
Just sit tight. Be cool.
Yeah, so yeah, make sure you go to school and don't worry about missing anything or whatever, you know. Oh, you're also British Northern. Yeah, it's interesting, not many countries have, like, the same time as us, like, there's Portugal, does, and, yeah, Well, I suppose there's probably a few more. I think there's some in Africa, probably. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a lot of... I always found it when I was younger. I always liked the fact that Oddworld's humour seemed sort of really to translate quite well. Like they always say there's like a divide between British and American humour, but I think Oddworld's humour sort of transcends quite well between countries, I think. Which is quite good. Okay, now where was that Mudokon Tomahawk? Did I get him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no. Oh, what are you hiding for? 6. Come on. Okay. Oh, my battery's at 10% now. Okay. Hey, Rig, I got Marks. He's here with me right now, and I'm bringing him in right now. Boy, I'm sure you'll get a very good reward for that. I don't know what the prize is. Probably like 1 million moolah. You got all these guys that have got bounties on his head. The Queen will be very happy. Well, I mean, she's not that happy, but she'll be more happy. Like a 3D Slig avatar you got there. Thank you very much, Scorodus. Scorodus, that's such an interesting name. I like that name. Big bro Sligs run so damn fast. Yeah, man, that's terrifying. When they like really slow, and then when they see you, they're like, get him. And then they just go, and just like completely bolt so fast. It's literally scary. Aha, here we go.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, Abe.
Where are you?
Hey, Abe.
I do like the way that they put in like the original.
Okay, little
Olya.
elbow grease, guys.
No.
That's just like an Easter egg
Yeah,
or something.
whatever.
Mulk the Glucken. Wonder when a 3D Mudokon avatar is coming. I thought about doing other things as well. Oh, am I missing a Mudokon? I thought I had all of them. Okay. Hey, you. Stand here. Wow, that was a delayed reaction. This Mudokon is clearly slightly slow in the mind, I think. A bit like me. Oh, thanks. I do enjoy your bits. Thank you very much. I'm very glad to hear. That's interesting. Is that... I want to say a bird, but it might be a dinosaur in your profile picture. It looks really interesting.
Just sit tight, be cool.
Yeah, I thought about doing other 3D models. I could do. It's interesting because the tentacles work quite well as a mouth, and also I think they're quite unique. I've never seen anyone else that has like the VTuber avatar with like tentacles that actually move like that, you know. There might be, I don't know, I haven't looked, but there he is. There's the other Mudokon. But yeah, and so yeah, the chanting is annoying. Those damn Mudokons, they're always just making, that's all they do, that's all they're good for, making annoying noises. Hey, follow me.
Hey, Abe.
But yeah, I always wondered how good I would be at actually rigging a proper mouth. Like, would it actually look as good? I don't know. Isn't it both dino/dodo hybrid? I thought it might be a dodo, yeah. I like dodos. They were native to Mauritius, I think, right? I think. I found out about this bird recently. It still exists. It's just like this, it kind of looks like a dinosaur. It's just massive, this massive bird. It's crazy. Rig, I'm gonna just drop him off in the throne room. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Just so I'm gonna okay, I'll put out an app. To do in this game too, I could always use the engine and grab the models from the game. Oh yeah, I've got the mod. Yeah, I use that too. I think I've got the models too. I'm just not sure if the mouth would look so good. I could try it, but I can't really be bothered to try it at the minute. I just I should quick save it actually, just because you know I've already spent so much time on Rig the Slig and I've hardly ever even used him. To be fair, a creature made from various kinds of arms. Is it a good idea? What you mean, like it's literally just arms and that's it? That's crazy, but interesting.
Hey there, fellow chump.
Okay, has the volume gone for you guys? Oh no, sorry, I turned my headset down. Rig, will you play any FNAF games? That's an interesting question. I actually have The Joy of Creation, which is a FNAF fan game. Downloaded actually. Not for this, I just have it as a reference to something. So, I don't know, maybe I will do that actually. I was actually thinking, I was coming up with a schedule last night. I sort of ran, I was sort of thinking, what can I do? What can I do that's interesting and different? But yeah, first stream, Munch's Oddysee, that'll do. Maybe I'll finish Munch's Oddysee. And then I was like, well, what other things can I do? So yeah, I might do The Joy of Creation. I haven't got any... Yeah, I don't know, I might do that. That's a really good idea, Redis. I might try that. I kind of want to get the chanting as my alarm sound for my phone. You probably could, I'm sure, like, the files for the audio are in the sounds. No, like a creature that has his body are made of arms and tentacles and big maniac eyes. Sounds like the Blob. But yeah, that's quite a good idea. Yeah, I suppose that would be a good idea, because it could, like, attack loads of people, couldn't it? And it could be, why am I walking around in circles? Yeah, it would be very effective at attacking and that kind of thing. So yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. I think, yeah. Hopefully it's something that would also be invulnerable to attack, because it wouldn't have any major organs to strike down. Kick some booty! Why is that Mudokan just like stuck there? Okay, look at this useless Mudokan down right below me. Oh, wow, I don't know how I did that. Okay. Let's try and get out of this sleep. Great view, great view. I find it weird the way the chant orbs have like proper physics.
Okay, listen up.
Hey.
Okay, well, my battery's drained fast. Brilliant. Okay, Slig's distracted. Would be funny enough. The old Xbox model versions look more terrible. Munch for PC is better models, more vertices on the models. There can be ways to improve textures and vertices amount. Yeah. That's actually something I've been experimenting with actually. Which, yeah. In fact, that's actually what I did with Rig the Slig, to be honest. Also, I think it is anyway. Well, or is it? Well, no, it's not exactly, but I've done some work on it. I always found these bombs interesting, like where there's just these bombs that are just stuck in the ground. Like, what's that all about? What is that all about? Like, just, was there a war here? I did like the way this area kind of looked like a war, so. Oh, the first time, Rig, will you be interested if I made an Oddworld stop motion video? That'd be very impressive, yeah. Stop motion, that's very difficult to do though, you know? That's really hard to do, isn't it? But yeah, it would be very impressive. I noticed that in the original, Mudoka models has 3 fingers, but for HD, the modes has, they have 4, yeah. So basically what that's all about is, I'll make a video about that. It's a long story, but I'll make a video about that. Sometime, I'm sure. Do you know a game called Inside? I don't think so. What was it about? Okay, there's another Slacker Slig. That's the other Slacker Slig. Okay, I'll be the, does that guy have a gun? No. Oh, yeah, where's the guy with the gun? Where's the guy with the gun? Okay. I'll just have to do that then. Do you have a charger to charge your controller? Yeah, well, I have it plugged into my computer right now. But it's just my iPad that's losing battery, which is okay. But I won't be able to see the chat while I'm playing, so I'm gonna end in like 20 minutes anyway, so I might just do a chatting stream for a bit, which would be quite nice. Oh yeah, I meant to get Munch now, aren't I? Yeah. I'll finish this level, then I'll thingy. Yeah, it's at 2% now. Okay, if it gets to 1%, I might stop being able to see what you're saying, so I'll finish this level, and then I'll go back to the chatting thing, so... Okay, now where do I go? Where do I go? Okay. Yeah, so if I don't say anything, like, directly to the chat, that's why. It's just my tablet has completely gone out of battery, and I'll switch back to the thingy in a minute. Don't worry. Okay. Also, actually, I just realised I used my tablet to light my... Wait, let me turn my light on. There we go. Okay, so now the model should still work. Now let's take out these slicks or whatever it is I'm meant to be doing.
You better stay here.
First time I did this level, right?
Stay here.
I did it completely wrong. I didn't do the pollution thing where I got the water to rise. And I literally just got the Mudokons. And I threw them down there and I just like curved them around. Like, which is quite funny because I didn't know you were meant to make the water rise up and all that sort of thing. Okay. Munch. What are you meant to do, Munch? What are you meant to do? Oh, brilliant. I have no clue. So was he meant to, like, take out the slicks? Well, that's... Okay, so... Waste of time bringing Munch there, I guess. Okay. Right, so... Oh wait, I know what I meant to do. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, okay, I've got it. I don't know how I didn't realise. Okay, so what I meant to do... This Slig here, look, he's a slacker Slig. He's like one of the only ones in the game. A Slig that has no weapons. Crazy. I used to think the first Slig you encounter in the game was a slacker Slig and that was the only one in the game, but it's not. Which is quite funny. Okay. Press that. Opens the door. And now we're free. Okay, cool. Brilliant. Oh, there's a Slig with a gun. Okay. So no wonder I got shot in the back. It's no wonder I didn't survive last time. Why is that door closed? What? Okay. You know what? Wait here.
Okay, get to work. You just hang
Okay,
here
wait.
for a while.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, basically, I just sort of threw the Mudokons down there, and to be honest, I'm tempted to do that again, because who cares if they drown, right? I certainly don't. And I just sort of threw them up and just treated them like a football, basically, just curved them. Got him. Fantastic. Okay. Need to be careful. Come on, camera. The camera in this game is pretty bad. I do not want to press the wrong button. There we go. Okay, cool. I was so terrified I was going to explode in there. If you've got a gun, you are so overpowered in this game. Literally, Abe, just grab a gun. You use a freaking flamethrower. Grab a freaking gun. Like, seriously. What is wrong with Abe? That's more... Look, I love the way that Slig was just watching that other Slig die and just laughing. But yeah, like, seriously, what is wrong with Abe? He's like... Oh yeah. I won't use a gun because it's not ethical. But a flamethrower, I love burning people to death. It's like, seriously? Abe's morals are so strange. Okay, come on, Slig. It's like Terminator Slig. Oh my god, will this Slig die? Hey. Hasta la vista, baby. And then silence. Kind of funny that there's literally one Slig with a gun in this entire part. This entire stretch of land, I mean. It's like, why has he got a gun and none of the others have? These Sligs are like comical though, like the way they're just like flapping around, like they don't even know what they're doing. Any other Sligs? Any other Sligs? No? Great. Okay, okay. Oh, there's more in there. Oh yeah, there's... where is it? Okay, there's some levers over there. To be fair, I know I like... It's taken... I haven't played this game in years, right? I had no recollection of these levers being here. Also, weird that they had two levers. Why not just have one that opens both doors? It's weird. But I do like games that make you think and don't just tell you exactly what to do and that kind of thing. So I appreciate that with Munch's Oddysee, that, you know, it's not like Moddy coddling you or like just holding your hand all the way through the game and that kind of stuff.
Okay, get to work.
Go beat him up. Thanks, lads. Why's that guy standing around? What, you're some kind of general or something? Okay, come on, come on. Okay, get to work. Sweet. Okay, we're almost done. Hey, Great. Achievement unlocked. Escape the fortress. Got a picture of Munch there. Slog Hut 2813. Because, you know, it's cheaper to reuse a map, of course. Which is fine, to be fair. I like Slog Huts. I always liked the Slog Hut levels. I thought they were quite good. Anyway. So. I shall switch back, if I can, to the Magog screen. Hello, everyone. Apologies about that. So yeah, how are you all doing? Do you know Five Nights at Rapture Farms? I've heard of it. That's made by Ali the Mudokan, right? I think. I hope you all enjoyed that, and, oh, well, I just fell asleep, skip. I'm awake now, though. Sorry, my, tablet died, so I couldn't see the chat for a bit. So sorry if I, you know, if you said something, I didn't see it. Rig, I'm gonna head out. Nice seeing you again. Also, I just bought the Clucking Queen. That's very good to hear. And thank you, sorry, I didn't see that, but thank you very much for joining. Let's see, what else did you say? Why the Glucken's trying to turn me into food? Help, I'm made out of metal. I mean, hey, extra trips to the Viker's dentist, I'm sure. So you'll just be making them more money. I'm sure the old Xbox game of Munch, they had the annoying boing sound effect. I heard that as well, yeah. I don't remember it though, but apparently that's the case. I've played the original in ages. This looks like the demo from that one level. Yes, that's what it's based. That's what I based the models on and everything. Hey Rick, ever hear of Wolvarks? Yes, I've heard of Wolvarks. Wolvarks are an inferior security service that for some reason some people like to employ, but you don't see them that much. So, you know. Oh wait, I just noticed Mark Blimp leaving Soulstorm Brewery and the good ending of Soulstorm, which is quite funny. I always found it ironic that, you know, sort of interesting. But yeah, I'll talk for like 10 minutes just to sort of go through the things that I missed. Not the gameplay models, since their faces look like styrofoam. Yeah, that's true. The old Munch models are pretty different. We kick Boozy. Request. After Fat Station, the game is really good. Yeah. Yeah, there's some really good levels in Soulstorm. I feel like Fat Station was like a really, really long level. It's like, it takes like at least an hour to do for most people, I think. Thanks for making this stream, Benny. I've had a flu 5 days straight, a hefty cough, and this is a godsend. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you get better soon. Yeah, that's really bad to get a flu. But it's really nice of you to say that this stream is a godsend, so thank you very much. Or an odd send, even. This looks like that. Oh, yeah. Have you watched any HoloLive members or not? Maybe. I'm gonna head out. Nice seeing you again. Oh yeah, I read that. I think to survive in the Oddworld universe, you need a gun and ballistic gear. These guys are made out of calamari, squid skin, scales, and cartilage. Yeah, that's true. You really, it would be incredibly hard to survive in the Oddworld universe, I reckon. I wouldn't want to try it. Munch's autopsy plan, or whatever Vikers are holding before they dissect him, is really cute too. It is actually. I think I know one that you mean. It's, still live, huh? Yep. I'll thingy for like what, 10 minutes. When did I start? I wanted to do it for at least 3 hours. So I'll talk for like 10 minutes. Oh wait, just last night I noticed Malik Blimp. Oh yeah, sorry. Thanks for stream, was a bit late to join the chat. Oh no, don't worry, Scoridus. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well, it was a nice stream. Well, time to flee, Mudos, because I'm wanted for killing a Slig drunk. Well, what are you killing Slig drunks for? Albino Slig. I mean, seriously, that's not quite. That's not the way of the Slig, is it? Nice stream. Sorry I wasn't able to attend. Oh, don't worry, employer. There'll be more, I'm sure. I hope so. I think there will be. But yeah, and you wanted like another Q&A one, didn't you? So that's a good idea too. I'll probably do that pretty soon. Actually, Benny, I'd love to meet you live. Really, that'd be really interesting. A live meetup, that'd be funny. Albino Slig. And thank you very much for joining and chatting and all that sort of thing. I really appreciate it. I might make that Oddworld online thing on Roblox after my first projects. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, I used to play Roblox years ago. I haven't played it in years, but I remember I really liked it because it was such a creative game. Like, you could just do whatever you wanted to, basically. I just felt like it was probably the most... A lot of people like Minecraft, and there seems to be a sort of rivalry between Roblox and Minecraft, or Roblox, sorry. And I personally always preferred Roblox because I just felt it was more creative. There was more you could do with it. Like, you could literally make Minecraft in Roblox if you wanted to, probably, I feel like. But there's still, again, Minecraft is really crazy in its creativity too. Like, there's that person that literally made a working computer in Minecraft somehow. Don't know how that works, but it's really impressive nonetheless. In fact, yeah, there's some guy that made some Oddworld stuff in Minecraft, I think. So yeah, it'd be good to see some Roblox stuff too. If I get caught, then I want to say that you're the best man. Oh, I thank you very much, Albino Slig. I hope you have a good day as well, I forgot to say. But yeah, rigorously. So, Tower Unite is a good game to play. It's creative, online, and can do what you want on it right now building my house. I've never heard of that one. Is that like a mobile game or something like that? Or is that like a proper PC game? I have to look that one up. But yeah, so here's a question for you. If you could invent your own, like, game, I guess within like a game, what type of, if you could make your own Oddworld game, what type would it be? Because that's a question I've been asked a few times. So I'm really curious to see what would actually be popular. Oh, it's a PC game on Steam. Ah, I see. That's quite good. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. It sounds quite interesting. Hi, hello GhostCell47, how are you doing? I've uploaded workshop content to it as well as Oddworld models. Ah. So did you like get the models from the games? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Equinos says Sligstorm. Yeah, Sligstorm would be good to get. I'm surprised that there's never been like a properly released like fan game of Sligstorm or something, because I feel like it'd be not easy, but it's quite a small game. It was only ever meant to be like a small game, wasn't it? I would think a RPG online game. Yeah, that could work too. That'd be quite good, because I just realised I accidentally opened Unreal Engine somehow. Okay. Yeah, an RPG online Oddworld game would be amazing, absolutely intense, especially because, you know, a lot about what makes Oddworld so popular or so interesting is the universe and the world. And so to have like an environment where you could just like explore that and different aspects of it with different people too, you know, in an online world, that'd be pretty amazing, you know. I'll make it after I finish Alternia Online, which is basically just another alien world where you free roam and kill. Hierarchy is similar to Oddworld, except it depends on blood cart. Oh, that sounds like a really interesting concept. Yeah, I like that. On blood cart, that's really interesting. I extracted the models from Gmod add-ons. I can get the models myself from the games, but a Ninja Ripper would take longer to look through. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I have seen that people have gone on like Gmod and like uploaded the files to it. David Luciano, Sligs Take Gotham open world format. That would be pretty epic. That sounds like it'd be quite a fun game to play. If courage comes where the fear ends, and fear comes where the courage ends, who comes first? If courage comes where the fear ends, and fear comes where the courage ends, who comes first? I suppose probably fear, maybe. Fear produces the courage, I guess. Maybe. I'd say that's probably what it is. So like, because can courage exist without fear? I'm not sure. Maybe it can. It's a bit like the chicken and the egg, or the clacker and the egg rather. But yeah. Yeah, speaking of which, how many people have noticed the fortune teller clacker in Stranger's Wrath? Because I've literally only just found out about it today when I stumbled on it. I was just looking around the general store and I was like, oh, there's a fortune teller right next to me. That's weird, and it had a big button. So yeah, hey Rig, good luck on the Joy of Creation game. Thank you very much, Reddist. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, I'll probably do that, and that'd be interesting, man. Blood colour thing isn't my idea, by the way. It's from some series called Homestuck. I have one of the characters on my profile pic. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see that. It looks interesting. So is that like horns coming from his head, or is that those sort of orange things? It's quite interesting. Yeah, I suppose It's amazing how many different universes there are, how many worlds that people have created. And I'm amazed that it creates so much fan stuff, right? Where fans are just sort of taking the world and sort of exploring it more themselves, if that makes sense. I think my own Oddworld game would be an MMO Oddworld game, customize your own Mudokon, build your village, and take part in online battles against the Gluckons. I think that's pretty similar to what Hand of Odd would have been. I think that would have been a lot like that, where like you would have just sort of built up your own civilization and your own village and sort of had to deal with the Gluckons basically. But of course, you would have been able to like, or choose to be the Gluckons too if you wanted. But yeah, that'd be a good idea if you could customize your own Mudokon and just have your own very own personal character, a bit like Star Trek Online. I thought it was very cool that he shows the last levels of the game. He predicts in the future. See, the thing is oh yeah. What, the fortune teller? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I thought that was pretty weird. It's amazing. I've never seen that before, and I just thought, that's so crazy. How have I never noticed this before? And it's showing me what happens later on in the game. It's like, I don't know, it's just such a weird Easter egg. I'm pretty sure I've never seen that before. It just blew my mind that I saw it, and I was like, yeah. Yeah, so you've noticed it, yeah. Apparently, I know they're in the general store, that's where I saw one. Apparently they're also in the bounty stores sometimes. I don't know if it's like a thing of they appear and disappear, or if they're always there and I've just never noticed it before. I feel like the bounty stores are like really small places. I'm just wondering how could I have missed it being in there, you know? So yeah, that's really interesting though. I'll have to take a look at the other ones. The one that I saw was the one in the general town, the general store in Buzzerton, and like shows you, it says, great conflicts will be in your future. And it just shows you like the Wolvarks marching out and all that. I know, yes, sorry, my phone glitched. No need to apologise. But yeah. So I think I will wrap up now. It's been 3 hours, which is pretty good. Hopefully you all enjoyed seeing a true version of Munch's Oddysee, where the complete fake character known as Abe is seen as the true fraud that he is, and you see that in actuality Munch's Oddysee stars Munch, as you would expect from the title, and a Mudokon named Pip. So Mudokon gangs vs Gluckon Mafioso across the boroughs of NYC. That would be epic. So yeah, I think I will call it a day now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you another time. How does Slig sign off? Shh.